That's a D&D spell called Guards and Wards too.
Yeah, level
That you
6
can
wizard spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a
Could
few
be made
spells like
permanent
that.
too.
Yeah, we're just not high enough level right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can get that. I wonder if I get that spell. I'm gonna check.
It's abjuration.
Because this motherfucker's hopping in and out the crib like he lived with us.
Right, rent free and shit. Putting bodies in.
Yeah, there's all sorts of clerics are really good at that kind of stuff. They got all sorts of stuff like
All sorts of like ward spells and shit like that.
arrow, hollow. They got all sorts of forbiddance. They got access to a lot of stuff like that. Wizards do too under abjuration, but clerics more so.
I don't know if I'll get that spell.
Yeah, witch, you get it. It's a level 6 witch spell as well.
All right,
And wizard.
Now we know.
It takes 30 minutes to cast and lasts 2 hours per caster level.
30?
And it can be made permanent.
I see.
Yeah, the fact that it can be made permanent is the big thing.
It has, let me see, fog, arcane locks, webs in certain corridors, wherever you want. It has traps as well, confusion. So if someone walks in a certain area, it'll trigger a confusion spell. Lost door, silent image. So you can make like, let's say like a door, but you can make it like an illusion. So like nobody can see that door. Like it's a wall
So
instead.
it is a witch spell. Yeah.
Yeah, dancing light, magic mouse, stinking cloud. That's a good one. Gust of wind and suggestion. Yeah.
Stinking cloud. I think I.
Yeah, I like the
I have a
suggestion one.
variant of that.
I'll for suggestion, if somebody triggers that, I'll be like, "Hey, go to the corridor and imprison yourself in the dungeon."
Suggestion is really, really cool because you can be very, very subversive and sneaky with that.
Yeah.
Go to the nearest authorities and hand yourself.
Well, we're all
Yeah.
here. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Oh yeah, let's get it. Let's get a rock. Let's get it
Let's
popping.
get
It's
it.
already
Let's get
11:10.
it. Let's get it rolling.
40 minutes past. Let's go. Let's go. Right. Jump right to
Finish
it.
my first drink before the game even started. That's a goddamn shame.
Mine open.
Oh shit! Talking of drinks, let me get my drink real quick.
I don't know what I'm casting this time around. I guess it depends.
Where did we
on
stop?
how we're going.
It was like the
We're
next.
still at the party. It was after the
I don't know.
boogeyman.
I just saw the end of the boogeyman shit. That's the last thing I saw.
It was
That was
end
it.
Of,
All right.
end of the what?
The last thing I saw was I just saw the end of the boogeyman, and then you guys started talking about he had questions. Yeah, he had questions about who the boogeyman was. Samuels. This is crazy.
What? We all know who the boogeyman is.
Yeah, no, there was a lot of questions about the boogeyman.
I wasn't even here. I wasn't even here for the boogeyman session. I was in Florida, but even I caught up on that
This
video.
nigga was in here for like 9 sessions. Go, what's the boogeyman, bro? Shut the.
I mean, that's the advantage that we. That's the advantage that we have, that we could record. We record the sessions that.
Yeah, you can just go back and watch.
Play. I just go back and watch it. Yeah.
Right. I always assume that like people.
Whenever I miss something, I just go back and watch. Sometimes I just go back and watch it just to watch it.
Here's the downside about this.
You can't make assumptions.
Here's the downside about this.
Because you got a whole week. Like you could watch an hour a night and be done in 3 nights.
I'm gonna be honest. It's a deterrent to watch.
That's what I do.
It's a deterrent to watch those sessions because I know Samuel's gonna ask a question. It's just gonna be brought up anyway. So
yeah,
it's no point. Like I know at some point he's gonna ask. And the boogeyman was the exact same. He asked about the boogeyman. I'm like, all right, now I know what I missed.
But then you're missing like and then like the last couple of sessions we've been having is very RP heavy that you really don't want to be missing those. You're better off missing a session that all we did was combat. Oh wait, we're on round 1, we still on round 17. Not all right. You're missing the epic fights and highlights, but at least story mode, we're still stuck in like 1 minute of the game.
Last session's RP was good.
Yeah,
that shit was good.
It was damn near award winning, honestly.
We're up here crying and shit.
It was high level RP. That was high quality.
This downtime we hit a lot of home runs for sure. Probably the most story, at least as far as us getting our characters getting to know each other. This is probably gonna be like the most intense, probably until like the rest of the game. Once things starts racking up and the world's about to end in like 2 weeks, we ain't gonna have time to be talking all the time.
Right.
Because that shit always happens with these campaigns. It's like, oh, time is ticking.
All right.
But at least we have that rapport, though. I think that's important. Sounds good.
So I think we ended where it was the next day.
We were towards the end of the night, I believe.
Okay.
It could be. I mean, we could start the next day. I mean, unless someone else had anything. The last thing I remember was after that encounter that Boogeyman escaped. Through the mist. She went downstairs to let everyone else know, and we just continued. Like at least whatever he had, whatever
Okay, yeah.
intention that creature had, we were not gonna allow it to disrupt our night. And Sophia is sober. She haven't had no drinks or anything, so she's vigilant, paying attention. At the same time, having a good time. So
Yeah, after that interruption, um, some of the attendants were confused.
she learned something new. Don't trust guys or second guess guys with mustache, pointing mustache.
Yeah.
She put that in the back of her mind after Atlas did that
handlebar
before.
mustache.
That's just
Yeah.
hilarious.
So some of the guests were confused as to what was going on. Others were too drunk to notice.
Good.
Um,
We're not trying to start a panic. Under control.
but
Keep having fun, people.
yeah, so yeah, I guess she alerts just the
Drink the
just the
Kool-Aid.
night watch crew. Um, so yeah, other than continuing the party and being more alert, um, Roth will obviously cast Keep Watch, all his spell slots, just in case.
Mhm.
Um, so that everybody that's here can chill and stay awake. And um, get their rest, but stay awake while doing it. Uh,
Luna can even legally drink. Crazy.
Yeah, Lucius still can't.
We up there sober and shit.
but
Lucius still can't. 20 and shit. Sober and shit. Sober as a motherfucker. Actually, Lucius smokes, so.
but
Lucius smokes elder weed and shit.
so yeah, I mean, yeah, eventually the party
That was
goes, filter
the
out.
first night. Mhm.
Halden gives Sophia a hand, but he's not he didn't choose the drink either. Um,
Who's that?
Halden,
Oh, okay.
Darren Bold, yeah, the guy that
Hmm.
she's been
The Red
talking to,
Knight.
yeah.
Lucius gives him a
Um,
hand too.
yeah, he stayed sober to
Yeah.
make sure nobody caused any problems or nothing caused any problems. And he's like as he's helping people out, he's like wow, I haven't had fun like that. Feels like forever. Like it's good to take a break once in a while.
That's all the reminders that life is worth living and protecting, even if it's not for us, but at least for those that we cherish. That is the life of a warrior, to protect the livelihoods of those we care for.
Mhm.
And yeah. Um Next day, your characters
Mhm.
since you're awake to since you're magically awake. Cleanup wasn't didn't take cleanup wasn't uh was easy to get done. And then And yeah, your characters can enjoy their much needed 8 hours of rest after the party. Um, and then I believe this is second day, and then then your characters, yeah. So we pretty much covered Adela's birthday, and then I believe we already covered the 3 downtime days.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So Roth's getting his. He got his
Adler
armor
was gonna
up,
Adler was gonna help Sophia craft one of her wands, and
the
for the group
wands.
another one.
Yeah,
The two,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, two wands.
the
Do
two
The
we
wands.
have
restoration
any?
I added that on
and Ryan. What's the other one called?
the Rhino's Rush.
Frick. That one, yeah.
Yeah, I got that on
How much?
her sheet, and you guys have a lesser restoration one.
Right.
Yeah.
If we have money, I can spend some time making some potions.
You got money. I think we all got like, what was it
Like
again?
like
Like
$12.
690 GP.
How
So you
much?
got 690 GP.
$12.
Luna
Like
has
700, I think.
Luna has 397. I know she chipped in the 75 for the restoration wand, and then she used. What did she buy recently?
I haven't bought anything.
The
Top dollar.
scrolls. The scroll.
Her
The scroll.
dad gave her those scrolls.
No,
Louis.
the one that she found.
Oh, I had to
What
pay
was
for
it?
that? Man.
The one that you found at your guild. Well, yeah, they don't hand out scrolls for free.
All the fucking
Honestly,
contributions that I'm putting in it. Oh, okay, fair enough.
like they don't give you shit for free around here.
It's a
That's how it
guild,
goes.
so
It's
you pay your way to get into the
forgot.
guild.
What was it?
Mhm.
Damn it, I forgot what's with
Your privilege is having access to the scroll.
Right.
Yeah.
So if my dad can find them, then I'll buy them. Right.
Your dad's
Is
a
that basically
different.
what we're saying?
Your dad's a different story. He's gonna look. He's gonna see if he can find those spells for you as like his own thing.
I don't even remember what spell I looked for, to be fucking honest right now. Yes, I do. I remember now.
Yeah. I added it on your character sheet already. It was
Accursed glare.
That's what it was.
Accursed glare.
Yeah. You have a cursed glare. And of course you did spend well, that's another thing. She spent her downtime also making sure she transferred it to her familiar.
And it's only a
Lewis,
level 3 spell. Let's go, guys.
how much does a light warhorse cost? Is that 150 GP? I don't
I
know if I was
could
looking at the right list.
Warhorse. Like
I could have sworn we handled the warhorse situation. Or was it? I think it was maybe the Tuesday. No, it was definitely not the Tuesday group.
Nah, Tuesday got a warhorse for
They
free.
got free warhorse plus they got like 5 horses for a wagon. They're good. It was
Wow.
this group.
We got Otto the donkey for our wagon.
Yeah, y'all. We gotta. Y'all gotta.
We
it's
didn't even
not even
had
comparison,
we
bro.
didn't even have a wagon. So Fila just bought a wagon now for the group.
Let's
For the
not
donkey.
Donkey
even.
we have needs to have
Let's not even talk about the
Well,
disparagement between wealth of the parties. Let's not
right.
talk about that.
Yo, like listen,
It was
Sophia,
definitely this.
yeah. Yo, check it out. Since she cannot afford a heavy warhorse, bro, she's like looking into a light. Like
Yeah, I remember we talked about it in this group because Louis gave us a price, but then you looked it up and found out it was like 100 GP cheaper.
right. Lewis said
the
that he's using
Pathfinder
3.5.
one, yeah. For the
Yeah, because I thought we
one.
were using Pathfinder.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was using the 3.5 for the equipment.
But we used the tricks and animal tricks for like Pathfinder
from both.
though.
Because
Isn't that like a little confusing?
the animal tricks? I use it from both.
Uh-huh.
There's some
So
animal
for
tricks in 3.5 that's not in Pathfinder and vice versa.
the light warhorse, I saw that the light warhorse is only 150 GP, correct?
Yeah, it's 150.
Okay. What's the HP on those things? 20 HP or 25 HP?
Oops, hold up. I'm going the wrong. On average, 19. No, I'm sorry. Oh no, 22. Yeah, 22. On average, 22.
Okay.
There's also different breeds of horses that I would say that would be like a normal. Well, I don't want to say normal breed. A more common breed.
Mm.
Um, yeah, because I have a list of different horse breeds. I'll
Send me that. Send me that list.
yeah,
Oh,
I'll
put it on the
send in a
chat when you got a
list.
chance. I'll go over it. Yeah.
Yeah, what book was it in? Oh,
All right.
James.
So I think if we walk to Waterdeep, it'll take us like 9 days. If we were on horseback, it'll be half the time, right?
You know, I got two different fucking.
Man,
This is what
can't
I hate.
nobody lend us a horse off this motherfucker?
This is what I hate about
Hmm?
the
Let's just one horse for 6 niggas.
It's what I hate. This is what I hate about
Nah,
when they
he might
when
not
they.
get a horse at all. We
This
might
is what
just
I.
walk instead.
This is
Huh?
what I hate when they fuck with the maps between the editions.
Mm.
I'm trying to get a somewhat accurate distance between Daggerford and Waterdeep. What? No,
I mean, the
you're
crew
gonna
could
lose
sail
another.
over there too. We could take a boat, a ship. Well, I don't want to miss out on being on land,
XP.
getting to know places. Nah,
All right.
XP,
Yeah.
AK.
XP. Yeah, you can say it.
Anyway,
Yeah, nah, I'm with you. I don't like missing on that shit neither.
anyway, I'm seeing. I was seeing one thing saying, "Oh, it's 150 miles away," but then I saw another map there and I measured that, and it was
Yeah, that's
like
far.
100. It was like 120 miles away or some shit. I'm like, these motherfuckers. That's one of the biggest gripes I have with Forgotten Realms. They keep fucking with the maps. None of them is exactly universal. The second edition ones are, but like when they did the Forgotten Realms in third edition, they truncated the fucking maps, and a lot of people were pissed at that. Their reasoning was, oh, it's too big. It's too much ground to cover or whatever. But a lot of people are like, yeah, but you cut out some important features and geographical locations when you fucking did that. So, and now your maps look kind of
Crazy.
they look off. Well, like when they compared them to like the second edition maps, and uh, they shouldn't have fucked with it to begin with. And then of course fourth edition fucked with it more, and then fifth edition,
Just
yeah. So
Louis,
I
we
just
just going based on
averaged.
what you tell us.
I just yeah.
We don't care.
I averaged the fucking distance. So it'll be at a speed of 20 feet armored up, um, 8 days and then a few hours into the ninth day you'll be able to reach Waterdeep on foot. Obviously
If we would have taken,
that would be more like 4 days, and you be there a few hours into the fifth day if you were like on light horses or something.
horseback.
Yeah,
And what if we
but
took what if we sailed over there? We took a ship. How many days is that?
um,
Because I see that there's a port there in Daggerford that goes all the way to Waterdeep as well.
it it'll be
We're not.
longer because you would have to go downriver and then follow the coastline.
Oh, screw that.
Yeah,
We're
it would
we're
be
marching
faster.
or horse.
Yeah, it'd be faster on horseback
How
or foot.
how long does it take? Well, Samuel's not here, but like Sophia will go to Roth and the animal guild like during these 3 days. Like, how long would it take us using our animal handling skills? With Roth and myself. I know Lucian is trained as well. What if we
I
were to
am.
capture a couple of wild mustangs ourselves, one for each party member?
Oh
Will that
wow.
take us a long time
I
in the
mean, that
wild?
would take
Will that
some
take a long time?
time, yeah, to go
Uh,
to an area that has
That,
wild horses and
that
then
sounds
Oh,
like
and
17
then to
weeks.
train them, it takes a long time too,
and
right?
then capture them and then have to train them. Yeah, that would take more
So
than three
forget it.
days. I'll tell you that. Yeah,
Nah, forget it. Nah, we're better off
that's
Look,
walking. In that case,
next downtime we doing that though.
that's definitely a big downtime thing. Yeah.
Next
yeah,
downtime we doing that. We'll go do it
we need
together.
we need to have transportation, man, so we can get to these cities. At least
Yeah, I'm
until
I'm so
Adler
used to.
At least until Adler's got like can just teleport us
Yeah,
everywhere. But
teleport us everywhere. Yeah.
Pretty
we
much.
need a Cadillac. We need a Cadillac.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need a Cadillac for now, man.
We need a fucking mystery van is what the fuck we need. That's what the fuck we need. We need the Scooby Doo mystery
I got
van.
you for now. I got you. Wait till I get up there.
Yo, Adler, Addy, hook me up with a Phantom Steed. I prefer Magical Steed instead. Phantom Steed, son. I'll
Can
be
you summon?
flying on that
Can you summon a fucking steed with 19 legs, nigga?
shit. Admiration for don't care. They have a level 3 spell
I'll
like
ride
that.
the back of a
Phantom
centipede,
Steed.
bro. I'm not really picky.
There's gonna come a
Centipede.
level. There's
Imagine
gonna come
rolling
a
in.
there's gonna come a level where I'll be able to
I'll ride the back.
summon multiple creatures that you can ride, and even though they're summoned, they'll still be called. So I wouldn't have to worry about
I'm probably gonna have to take ride and fly, aren't I?
and
When I
then
go
we'll be
back to
able to like
Gunslinger.
permanently have like mounts if that's the case.
Yeah. I bet.
It's just
That
like
might
I
be
said,
a quick way
we're
to
low
solve
level.
it though. We let them summon some crazy shit that we can all ride and fly on the back of.
Yeah,
And
dude,
just
I'm gonna be able to summon
large flying mosquito or some shit.
multiple hippogriffs. And
Yo,
then there's a
Matt.
spell that I can get
Uh-huh.
where the things that I summon are considered called, so it would be here permanently. So
Awesome.
I'll be able to summon multiple hippogriffs, and we'll
I
have a
don't
lot.
I don't remember the name of the spell, but it's like a variation of Phantom Steed. I think it's like a 2 level higher. It's called like Phantom Steed with a chariot, not a chariot, like with what do they call those things? Like a coach where people could ride inside,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
on the top you could have somebody like riding the horses and shit like that. They have something like that.
The
Like
only thing I
Phantom
don't
Steed.
like about it is this. One, the spell for Adler would have to be invisible, which kind of so that's one.
Wonder
Secondly,
Woman invisible jet.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly,
Mm-hmm.
because if I'm gonna summon something with Adler, I kind of want it to stay within theme. Like, so if there's a way that I can make it look like
Wild flying bug or
Cthulhu,
a walking bug or
yeah,
animal. Yeah.
right. And I think
Yeah.
the spell itself is very specific. It doesn't let you
Some
play
demented
Mm,
alien like animal that's fucking got a
right.
hunchback that
mm.
niggas can just sit
For,
inside of like a
For
camel.
Adler, if I'm gonna summon something, I'm summoning something
A phantom,
living
a
rather than
phantom
a construct.
squid. Ugh.
Right, right.
Because
Just something crazy.
Adler is less
Doctor.
of like he's less of like a conjurer and more of like a summoner, if that makes any sense. Like a
No, it
conjurer is
does.
like more like about like creating
You're more
creating
about
things
pick.
out of force and stuff like that. But me, I literally bring living things. I want to deal with like living things more than constructs.
Right. You summoning real creature, like creatures out of mind and out of the
Yeah.
fucking yeah. I get it.
Oh yeah. So
It makes sense.
I'll get us
Holy
some mounts,
smokes.
but they're gonna be mounts.
Right.
You're gonna have to
Right.
get some ride skill or something.
You're right. That's what I'm saying. I already said. That's what I'm
Down
saying. I'm gonna
for
have to
it.
get some ride and fly skills. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to get some when I go back to Gunslinger. Because I get
Well,
all the
that's it.
skills when I go back to Gunslinger.
All right.
Skill
So,
points and
hey,
I
shit.
think it's a lot cooler that way anyway.
Right. No, you're right. You're right. No, it does. It
yeah.
does. It does.
So for now, we're gonna rely on our left foot and right foot to
Yep.
get the water deep.
Double
We
time.
gotta walk. We gotta double time.
Well, I'm
We're
looking up
brokey. That's how we do it.
Adler's most powerful teleportation magic right now is something he
Double
just
time.
got, and it's called Dimension Rift. I'm looking at how far it goes. The range is 400 feet plus 40 per level, so it's really not doing much.
That's dangerous shit. Those cerebronic spells.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, some of those things are dangerous.
It is. It's dangerous if you try to So the mechanic for it is it works normally, but if you want an added effect where you boost it, that's when you have to take the
Mm,
danger of it doing something and backfiring on you. So when you try to
mm.
boost it, which is really, really cool because, that's something that gives me, as far as like Adler is concerned, something to make his situations even more chaotic. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like now I
mhm.
get to do something that comes with risk that could like fuck him up, which gives me an opportunity to be like, oh man, like I get to role play like that aspect of him that's unpredictable. That's shit that this one where you summon some shit and like if you could
Mm-hmm.
try to boost it, and if you try to boost it and you fail, not only do you take damage, but it automatically starts attacking you.
Yeah, I saw that shit. I'm like, oh crap.
That shit,
That sounds cool though. That sounds cool. Like, oh
dude, I'm thinking about that in fucking combat. That shit starts fucking fighting
shit,
Adam.
my
Adam
own
starts
spell
banging
turned
out with
against
it.
me.
Yo, and then
Time
fucking
time to cast another spell to counter it.
yo, pale lady turns around, starts fighting the summoned creature,
Hell,
and I go
lady,
back
protect
to
me from my own creation.
uh, I've imagined all the crazy things that could fucking happen because I'm like, dude, this is made for me. This is perfect. It makes me really excited about this character. That's why, like, if it wasn't for like all this extra stuff that's like just built into the character class itself, I probably would be very, very upset with being so broke because I want to make more wands and I only have one, and I feel so naked out here as far as armor and items and shit. I'm like, ugh,
But you
gosh,
lacking that shit, you make up in magic though. So
classes, class
you
abilities,
make up in magic and summon. So it's kind of like
yeah,
it's like you're gonna lose that shit, but you're gonna get some other shit.
right. It got me geeked, bro.
You're
Right
gonna
now,
get some other shit.
right now I'm writing down incantations for these spells. The cerebrotic spells, I'm gonna have it where they actually have
Oh, Lou
words.
not even here, is he? I'm just looking.
Nah. Yeah, I would have been playing if he was.
He turned right. No, I just realized he
Yeah,
turned it. He probably had to turn it to dab mode and shit.
yeah, something's
Nah,
going on.
it looked like he was talking to his kids. Yeah.
Yeah, went into dab mode.
Your knowledge of the fragile nature of reality. Yeah,
I like that though. Yeah, we could all get like special mounts like for fucking just for our characters and shit. I kind of like that idea. Get some crazy shit from Adelar. Like, yo, can you summon a dragonfly with 36 wings and shit in 19?
yeah.
I'll just surf it. I'll just surf the back of a dragonfly and shit and shoot from
Yeah,
above.
this is gonna be
Not even
fun.
gonna lie.
This is gonna be fun.
Mm.
It's gonna be cool. And I think actually, but one of the summons, there's a feat called Evolved Summon Monster where I can have it where the first creature that I summon, I can give one of Pale Lady's evolutions to the creature.
Oh,
So if
nice.
I
So
was to do that,
the firstborn is gonna be able to do some extra shit.
it'll be able to do
Gotcha.
one of the things that Pale Lady could do. It'll be able to do.
Yeah.
So like I can maybe give it
Yeah.
a goal or like
Whatever you want. Whatever
whatever I
Paletti
want.
got.
Whatever
Right.
she got, that include. But I was looking at things like I was wait a second. That includes her skills too. She has like this one evolution that basically gave her the skill to be able to use like use magical items.
So she can
That you
just
wouldn't do.
cash it. That's why she can
Yeah.
cast.
So
Okay.
I'm like, so that means I could do that to the summon too. If I were to summon a
All right.
creature,
So
I
they
could
can the
give it
firstborn
that.
can
Yeah,
cash it too, right? With the wand. Like she had with the pendant that
yeah,
was doing magic missile, right?
yeah. She had a wand.
Yeah.
She has a wand. There's a wand actually.
Yeah. That's right. It's wand.
I
God,
was
which one
like,
it was. The
yeah.
pendant she has does something too, doesn't it? Isn't she
Oh,
like
she has
fire?
a necklace of fireballs.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. I think she has produced
Yo,
produce flame wands as
can
well.
you summon a bat? Can you summon like a dire bat? Like
I
a
could
really
summon a dire
large
bat.
fucking bat?
I could. It just wouldn't
Uh,
look like a bat though.
yeah, like some crazy. Yeah,
It
well,
wouldn't
you
look like
know, yeah,
a bat.
right. It will look some weird shit, but
It wouldn't
some.
look like
I wouldn't mind an alien bat, yo. I'm not even gonna lie to you, dog.
It'd be an alien bat. That should be
I'm
crazy.
not even gonna lie. How to fit the deal? I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's gonna have the alien template. Whenever it goes, there's no more creatures. No more creatures are gonna run from it. Like it's not gonna be.
I mean, I would run from a fucking alien ass bat, fucking freakish ass bat.
It's gonna have Sabuna going crazy. Sabuna gonna be like, "Get this shit away from me."
It's a perfect time. I'm trying to think of the fucking some cartoon type shit. What was his name? What is the writer's name? Can't remember his name for the life of me right now. I just said
Talking about H.P. Lovecraft.
yeah, some Lovecrafty and shit. I was thinking
Mm-hmm.
of I'm trying to think of the term. Some Lovecrafty and shit.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's basically what we are at this point.
That's what we should be.
I'm a witch that absorbs spells and spit out
Yeah.
insects and shit.
We should
We're
have
all
some.
weird in
We
some way.
should in some way, bro. In some way. It should be some really Lovecrafty shit. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Mm.
Like a crazy ass large vampire bat. I'm gonna go look at some fox. Those fox bats. Have you seen those shits? Those shits that look like fucking. They're like got like 6 feet wingspan. They're fucking ridiculously
Yeah,
large.
they look like wolves with fucking wings.
It's like nah, bro. Nah, that shit's just flying around free. That's flying around for free. That
No,
just
it's
lives
not.
out here.
You can have the place. I don't want it anymore.
I don't want it no more. I don't want it no more. I don't want no. I don't want to live in no place where spiders are catching birds and shit. I don't want to live in nothing like that. The first time I saw a king snake was in the fucking woods or fucking in boot camp, and that shit was the biggest shit I ever seen. It was just in a tree. It looked like a tree branch, and then that shit
Nah.
fell. It was a snake. It was a big snake. I was like, he's like, they look like they're in the tree. They look like tree branches. Like, yeah, all right, bro. You fucking lying, sergeant. Whatever. We in the fucking trees. A fucking. You hear this? You look up. And the shit just drops out the fucking tree like a tree branch, and everybody starts running. It was the scariest shit ever. It's a fucking snake is in the tree and it just fell out the tree. A fucking
I would call
6 foot
it
drop.
Satan. I would have
Six
called it
foot
Satan.
drop.
Like, officer, I gotta go.
No, the shit sounded heavy, nigga. No, the shit sounded heavy. When it hit the ground, it was like, nah, that shit's too close. I don't even want to be where it lands. Get the fuck out. We had to get the fuck out of here. I'm not gonna lie. It just get the fuck out of me. I don't know. Nah, I'm good. I don't want to be in no place where fucking the creatures are bigger than me. You really gotta like fight for your life and shit.
Motherfuckers got
Like,
their own HP bars, explosive
yeah, I don't want to live in
points.
nothing like that. I don't want to live. I don't live in nothing like that. No jungles. I don't live close to no jungles where I gotta fight wild animals.
I am not living in a place where they have to have a PDA to tell you check your car because there might be big spiders hiding from the
Uh,
heat. No, he can have the car. I
I'm
don't
talking
want
about shit. I'm talking about shit hiding in your front porch underneath shit.
it. Nah, you can have the house. You can
Yeah,
have
I
the
did
house.
see a video of
Shit
it
hiding
was
in
a
your
woman
boots.
who was a woman who
Hella
was in
spiders hiding in your
Africa,
boots.
and what happened was
Oh
while it was
god.
nighttime, a
Pichardo.
mother,
Huh?
Did they
a
give you
lioness
did they give
hopped
you the
over her concrete fence. The
mm-hmm.
concrete fence was 10 feet high,
Hmm.
and the fucking lioness hopped over the fucking concrete fence, fucking grabbed her pit bull, her fifth, her I think it was like a what
Yeah.
a
It's
40
eating that
pound
shit. It's eating
uh,
that shit, bro. It's eating
grabbed
that
her
shit.
pit bull, her 40-pound pit bull, and in its mouth, and jumped back up the 10-foot fucking concrete wall
Light
and
work.
dipped with the pit bull, son.
Dog is dog was lunch. It needed a meal. It needed a meal real quick.
Oh,
GG's.
Uh, I realized
A
that. Yeah, I
pit
went to a
bull.
wolf conservatory all the way upstate and shit in New York, and
Hmm.
that's the first time I realized, nah, I can't fight a wolf, bro. You can't fight a
They're
wolf.
so much bigger in
They're,
person.
they're so much bigger in person.
So
You're not fucking Liam Neeson. It's not a movie, nigga. That shit's
and they
gonna eat you
come in
alive.
and they come in
yeah.
packs. They come in packs. You're
They
not
come in
even
packs.
Yeah.
one. It's
You
packed,
took all. It took everything you had to beat one of them niggas.
yo. And not only is the pack, not only is it a pack of them, but they're all experienced.
They're
Like they
all
have a
different. They all
built-in
have different
experience and
abilities.
tactics to break you
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
I
All
watched
right.
I watched this one documentary on a
Oh, you
wolf.
back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been here.
My bad. Oh, my bad, bro. I'm just walking around. Yeah. Yeah. That's when I realized you can't fight a wolf barehanded, bro. You can't do it. It's not happening, bro. You got to be an exceptional nigga.
Humans are like humans are like the weakest mammals. Like
Nah. You need a gun. You need a gun.
even
You need a gun.
even a small, not even a gorilla, even a small chimpanzee is like 4 or 5 times
Anything.
stronger than a human. They'll tear your
Anything,
limbs
bro.
apart like nothing.
Bro, I'm not even fighting a squirrel,
Only
really.
thing we got going for us is our brains. That's about it.
I think you're right. We know how to pull the
Intelligence,
trigger. We
Ain't
know how to
nobody
pull the
intelligence
fucking
trigger
with
stats,
and hunt
nobody
when it
fucking
really
intelligence
counts.
with an
stats.
angry
Yep.
goose.
We figured out how to really hunt. That's
We know how to make
we're,
spears, man,
we are
and
exceptional
loud noises to
killers.
scare people and shit or creatures. Yeah,
We know
Like,
how to out.
we grew our thumb is what happened. When we got
uh,
that thumb going, it was a wrap for
yeah.
anybody.
uh,
It was a wrap. Like, oh, we got thumbs. We can make tools. Oh, GG.
we really
Oh,
invented exceptional ways
Oh,
to kill.
oh,
it's over,
well,
baby. We won.
gorillas. They got don't gorillas got thumbs too? I mean,
Yeah,
fortunately, they're
Yeah,
not smart.
yeah.
yeah.
No, it really comes down to we just develop better ways to kill. That's
Yeah,
it. Then
Yeah,
we figured out how to hop you, throw spears
we're
at you,
officially
then set you on
yeah,
fire, then shoot you
we're
in the
efficient at
face.
that.
That's kind of
Don't
how it
forget,
went.
don't forget we also have don't forget we also have the best running endurance.
Yeah,
They
we could
can't
throw shit.
these
We
animals
could
be
throw.
getting tired out
We
after
learn.
like 2 minutes of
We learn.
running. We're doing 20. We're doing 2 hours and those like nothing.
Yeah, that's true. We got
Yeah.
endurance. Yeah,
That's how they
I mean,
hunted way back. They just wore them down. Like, okay, antelope, keep going. You can only go for like 10 minutes at most.
hmm
I can keep going
It's a
for ten
strong 10 minutes,
hours for
though.
10 hours if I have to. Let's
It's
go.
strong
They just
10 minutes. That's why
that's what they do. They shot them, wounded them, just kept
crack
tracking them
them.
down. Just kept tracking them down.
Yeah.
Like, all right, you're worn
Well,
out
hopefully
now.
you killed it
It's
in one
over.
shot.
It's
Hopefully you
over.
killed it in one shot. Hopefully you didn't
Right.
have to do a lot of tracking.
Mm.
Hopefully you killed it in one shot. That's the real.
Wouldn't it be hard to track
yeah,
though?
Nah. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. You'd
True.
be
If
surprised
they're not
because
bleeding enough, yeah.
because that strong 10 minutes. It's a strong 10 minutes of a wild dying animal. They run hard, brother. They run hard. I'm talking like a 5 mile radius, and they run anywhere. They can run anywhere, bro.
Oh, they did that.
Uh,
They would run,
uh,
then they would run some more when they got caught. Then they would
ah,
run some more, and then they were just like, "Oh,
ah.
I'm done. I can't." Then they see your ass coming that third or fourth time. He's just rolling up on them like, "Oh yeah, you tired
I went
now?
hunting with the
You
white boys
tired
one
now?"
time and decided I'm good. I'm good on that.
for
Um,
real.
I'm not 100, bro. I'm not 100, bro. Not 100. I'm not.
like no ranger levels for me now.
Nah, I
Not
can't.
if
I
DoorDash to
was
call it a
hunting with the
fucking
white boys
day.
that were hitting deer in the neck with arrows and that shit. I was like, damn, that's kind of sad, bro. That's kind of it's kind of sad. I'm not really. I don't like killing animals. I'd end up being a fucking farmer
yeah,
like a motherfucker. I'd be farming like a
That's who you
motherfucker. So you
farming?
ever kid up? I'd be farming like a motherfucker, and I'd
yeah.
have a couple of cows and shit and just milk shit.
I like animals too. I mean, I don't got the
Yeah,
patience to have a pet myself and take care of them. Too much work,
yeah,
but I still like
yeah,
animals in their natural
yeah,
habitat.
yeah,
I went
yeah.
hunting in Guyana. It was fun.
Yeah,
One of my
Yeah,
buddies.
I was
like
15.
it's the skill of it all, the tracking of it all. I love it, but it's like when it comes down to the murder part and the skinning part and the fucking
yeah,
gutting
man.
part, because you got to skin it, gut it,
I
clean
know.
it. Like I
Yeah,
was like, first time
Yeah.
I saw the
Gotta
deer's
get
guts fall out.
messy.
I said, "Woo, nope."
I mean, I
I'm
go
not.
front. It was weird the first time, but then
Yeah,
after
uh,
the first two times,
uh,
I was good.
yeah, you get used to
Kind
it.
of get used
Yeah,
to it.
yeah, especially when you got to eat.
It's just the
So,
first time. The first time, the smell is just it gets you because
it's
it's so
different.
raw. It
It's
really only
different.
hits you when you crack the chest cavity and you open it up.
Uh,
That's when it hits you the most.
Yeah, all the guts fell out, bro. I said,
Yeah.
"Ooh, nah,
It looks all like
bro,
purple and veiny and shit.
nah, nah." That's safe for me, Jack. I'm too pretty for this shit.
One of my partners.
Sometimes you can still see shit moving.
One of my
That's just
partners have
crazy.
fucking
Oh, that's a
five
fresh
chickens in a
kill,
fucking
then. Damn.
backyard,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, it's
yeah. 'Cause
different when you really
it
gotta
takes a
kill
while for
someone.
the nerve endings to really stop.
Yeah, that's why you gotta kill. You gotta hit it, in the right spot. Vital, vital, vital. You hit it in the ass, you just wounded that bitch. That shit is gone.
Yeah.
Um,
Sorry, started rambling.
It's just
so
thing.
the day is marking off the 10th day.
They had you hunting in Ghana, nigga.
But,
Wow.
yeah, in Guyana.
Wow.
Yeah, Guyana, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah,
How
hunting
about that?
cayman.
No,
That
not
was
Ghana.
crazy.
Not Ghana.
Guyana.
Uh, Diane.
Yeah,
I miss. I missed it. I missed the UI. I missed the UI.
Ghana. They got him wrestling lions and
Yeah.
shit.
I mean, I put
When
my
we
money
went,
on Watson. I put my money on Watson for at least good
uh,
5 minutes.
we
In
went.
5 minutes, if Watson don't kill it in 5 minutes, and we
They
we all died.
they were hunting cayman, barracuda,
Mhm.
and then they have like this small version of like the brown bear that they have out here. No, the black
Yeah,
bear that we have out here.
yeah,
They got
yep.
a version of it
Good
out
one.
there.
I started realizing it was like, oh, there's a category class in bears. Ah, okay.
Yeah. Their
Okay.
antelopes are crazy too.
Oh, I know what bear you're talking. Is the
It's like a
we
version
the
of
Bears in New York.
black
The
bear.
Bears in New York are weak. Nah, they ain't built like that. The
the
Bears up.
Kodiak? Was it a
The Bears
Kodiak bear?
everywhere else.
Or a
The
sun
Bears everywhere
bear? I
else.
don't
As
know.
soon as you start going to Midwest to West, where it's over. You're not fighting that shit. Brown. You're not fighting that shit. Rough.
They get crazy.
You might be able to scare a black bear. Nah, the brown bear.
No.
Oh,
Cayman
Brown bear.
hunting is crazy.
the
Brown
spectacle
bears
bear.
will shit you.
Oh, it's a spectacle
She's
bear.
slapping salmon out of fucking streams.
Do those
What?
spray cans they sell against bears? Do they work?
Do a spectacle bear
Like the mace,
or
the bear mace.
do
Nah,
a
I mean, you.
Bear mace.
It can
spectacle
go
bear
either way.
or an Andean
You
bear.
can
One
mace
of
a
those
bear
are.
and it gets mad at you.
That's not a good idea
You can,
either.
you can mace a bear and that shit'll get mad at you. Yeah.
All right.
Uh,
10th day of Mark
yeah.
the North.
But a good portion of the time it runs away. It's
10th
like it's annoyed and just like all right. But the other time, there's another chance. He might roll a one, nigga.
the 10th day of Mark the North. The equivalent
Sorry.
of what would be October. 10th or it's the 10th day. It is commonly called the month of leaf fall, for it is now close to the middle of autumn season. So
Mm.
the uh the air is definitely much cooler. And the rains have been picking up a little bit more here and there
Oh shit.
before it'll eventually, turn to sleet and ice
All right, so
in just a few more months, a couple of months, which means everybody's getting real busy at this time. People are getting their harvest done.
Right.
People are trying to get to the next location for their
The summer harvest.
for their wagon loads to
Let me go
wherever
ahead.
city or town or village they need to get to before winter makes it really rough to travel. And so yeah, it's good. Definitely a busy season.
okay.
Because
So that means
everybody's pretty much like rushing to get shit done in this season.
so since you said the weather feels that way, what I want to do is after I get my tattoo, I want to spend some silver pieces and pick up a winter outfit, cold weather outfit. Because right now I have an explorer's outfit on, but that won't cover the weather situation up.
Well, you still got a couple of months before you.
It's
Yeah.
October,
It's
not
October. We got the
January.
fall. We got the fall.
Yeah, I'd say the weather right now is like
Is it the fall in the
between
north or is it
the
the fall in the south? Yeah, let me
it's the
think.
north. It's a northern
Okay.
kind of autumn. We're talking like right now, like the temperatures are
What-
like
I don't start wearing jackets until like
temperatures
late
are like
November.
Yeah,
Whoa,
it's
early
temperatures
November.
like
around
yeah,
here are like
yeah. Uh,
40 to
uh,
70 degrees.
Okay. As
Um,
long as
I,
I don't feel
I,
uncomfortable. If I feel
I
start
learned.
feeling uncomfortable, I might as well just go ahead and.
it's usually like in the 40s if there's a cold snap, 70s if there's like a heat wave. So it's more like in between
Are we
like
talking?
60,
Are we
60 and
talking north like the wall, or are
We
we
have a
talking
we have
north
a
like?
yeah, we have a
well,
wagon.
no,
You could
not
sleep
that far up
in
north,
the
but you
wagon.
guys
Okay.
are in a more
Okay.
northern region,
Okay.
yes, but it's
Bet.
not
Bet. Bet.
not no
Bet.
not that far up north
Got you. You know. Yeah, you
where
gotta ask. You have to
The
ask
where
this
spine of
question.
the
where
spine of the world.
no yeah
Right.
spine of the world where it's like
All
snow
right. All right.
11 months out of the fucking years.
All right. Okay. All right.
Alaska and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's to the far north. That'll be shoot, where's the map
Icewind
for
Dale.
that? Like here's Daggerford. That's circled down here. Yeah, we're talking up here from like Neverwinter all the way up to like yeah,
Yeah,
Icewind Dale is like
Icewind Dale. There you go. Icewind Dale.
All right.
it's
Bet.
in the name.
Yeah.
Johnson. They
Right.
got video games named like that.
Yeah,
Icewind Dale.
the
It's no
Ice
Forgotten
Peak, the
Realms.
Sea Moving Ice. Oh, this yeah. They made two of them, right? Yeah, they've only made two.
Yeah, I played the original. I was playing the Ranger.
The
That shit
original was
got
fun.
yeah.
Me, Darren, Mike Schwartz, his brother Chris, and and Chris Samuel. The 5 of us used to go to Monkey Head games, and we used to play Icewind Dale. That shit was fun. Yeah,
It was fun.
Darren. But I think Darren played Darren played a wizard, but he kept going off by himself, or he wasn't like with the group all the time. And we're in a cave. We're trying to like figure out what get our shit together, and this motherfucker screams out of nowhere. He's like, "Oh shit, an ogre!" And he starts running. I'm like, "Oh, you fucking kidding me?" This
He
man's
triggered shit.
pulling fucking
Trigger.
ogres from other rooms, and you, the wizard, like, what are you doing, Darren?
Yeah.
Fuck over
He
here.
bringing them right. He bringing them right to you.
Why are you by yourself? You got like
That's
4
why he don't.
HP.
That's why he never. That's why he don't play wizard no more. He's
You
like,
got
that's
like
not for me.
4 or 5 HP, and you running around. This shit.
He's like
Oh my
barbarian
god.
and monk. That's the life for me. That's what he plays.
That
Barbarians
shit
and
Right.
monk.
was that shit was
Right.
funny.
And I'm not gonna lie. I get it. I'm not gonna lie. My next nigga's gonna be a fighter. I'm gonna be a fighter with a spear for sure.
I'm playing a
For
good
sure.
old bard.
Oh. I'll say something was
Nobody has ever played like a full bard, like actually go like high level full
oof,
bard.
really?
And
I would
this,
have thought
yeah,
for
no,
sure.
That's the
Thought for
Watson's
sure
goal.
somebody would have ran
got
one.
the
the
closest
closest,
one.
but he multi classes. I think he only got like 4
Yeah.
levels of bard. That was it.
I mean, he's a bard at heart,
Right,
hmm
but he's got
right.
he's swashbuckling. He's bard
No, but yeah, but
swashbuckling. So,
he's
but like
really
a
like a
full bard, yeah, no.
swashbuckler
I think
swordsman.
the only
I
one
mean,
that
like a
did
full bard.
the only one that did
Yeah.
go full bard before he died was Rick's character Elzir. He played him to like level 6 bard before his character got killed.
Mhm.
But that was it. He played him more of like a dancer kind of bard. Dance bard. All right, so we were looking at the journey over here on the 10th day. When you arrive, should be marking off the 19th, the morning of the 19th, almost the full 10 day. And so the characters leave on a day that's only partly cloudy, and the it's not it's not really chilly. Not yet anyway. Just but
I
you,
like
you can
that day.
feel the winds. It's got there's this moderate wind, but you can tell that the wind is bringing those chills from the north gradually each day. Um, okay, got everybody over there.
We're heading out.
And you'll be taking the Tradeway Road.
Got it. Lou, right before we head out, I mean, this could be done off panel, obviously, to save time. I'm gonna have Sophia, um, before leaving Daggerford, she's gonna go to the cemetery, to pay her respects to her
Oh
parents'
yeah.
grave,
Hmm.
to pay her respect to her parents' grave, and she's gonna hire a local florist to like every weekly to drop off like a rose or something,
Okay.
and she'll leave money. I'm sure that's gonna cost a lot of money. Just
Yeah.
someone to
Yeah,
come
there's a
weekly and yeah.
the Temple of Shontia. I forgot the name of the temple, but the Temple of Shontia definitely has like florists that can do that job for you.
So you could deduct that off about like her money. Like she'll put in like a month. She expects to come back like in a month. So
Month's worth doing
like
something like that. It's like a gold
weekly though,
piece.
just once a week.
Oh,
Yeah,
once a
like
week?
once a week.
Oh,
Yeah.
that ain't that much. Probably like 5 silver pieces or something. Huh.
Yep. She'll do that.
Yeah,
Pay
not
her
much.
respect. Yeah.
Can I make I just want to make some more ammo real quick too.
I'm gonna
Can
go
you
look
make
for some alchemical items.
More ammo?
yeah, more,
Oh, you guys are
more.
still
No.
crafting over here. Shit, we ain't even done yet.
No, we can walk craft a little bit. We ain't whaling, but I might be able to cook some bullets out.
Well, I know you used the day. I know you used the day to get some bullets in there.
Yeah, I did. I just want to
Yeah,
add
yeah,
it.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just wanted to add to that total.
So
And I wanted to
another
give 50
another day
GP
of
to
it.
Timora and give 50 GP to Timora. He wants to go pray.
Oh, 50 G.
If
He
if
wants
Lucian needs
that
more time to
blessing.
craft bullets,
Huh?
he could ride inside the wagon too while he's
Definitely
crafting
want that
bullets.
blessing.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Um,
want the blessing. I want the blessing. I want it. Give it
I
up.
brought a bunch of books or cauldrons, some alchemical items.
I've learned the importance of praying the monuments before you leave.
uh, who said that? Somebody did you pray at a Magnum monument? Somebody
Yeah,
said
yeah.
that. I was
Because we was looking
dying.
at that shit on too.
I think
Yeah,
Dave said that or something. It's like nothing.
Dave.
You got a bonus anywhere? The monument?
No.
Oh man. Yeah, those things only last 24 hours.
Hey,
Those
it's 24
monuments are good.
hours.
Yeah, those
It's,
monuments
you
are good
know,
to use if you're in the city.
all right. Might as well. It's better to have than have not.
All right. Um. All right. So what kind of bullets and how many you making?
I just wanted to make alchemical. Do I have how many alchemical cartridges do I have for the musket?
For the paper cartridges, the
I should
musket.
be at what? Yeah, it's the same as the paper alchemical. Is that
Yeah.
the
The paper
same?
alchemical. Yeah. I mean,
It's the
yeah,
same
because
clip, or is it one at a time for the musket? It's one at a time for the musket, right?
yeah, it's one at a time for the musket, and it uses bullets or pellets. I think either
So
one.
I could just whisper a bullet in the mode. I just want to make sure I have enough. But how many paper alchemical cartridges do I have? I'm at 30 or
You have 40.
30 plus 40. All right. Can you make can I make 60? I'll
Can you
make
make
20 more. I want
20
to make
more?
20 more. Yeah, I
20
want to
more.
make 20
Okay.
more.
That'll be six times 20. It's like 120 gold pieces. All right, you're at
That's
60.
fine. That's fine. All right. One of those when we coming back, I'm gonna get another chance to cook in.
All right.
And do I have anything for the dragon
Your dragon's
dragon shot?
breath.
Yeah, dragon's breath shots. How many do I have of those? I should have a couple of them.
You have 11.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
Oh, can you make one pitted bullet?
Pitted bullet.
Oh no, I needed something for that, didn't I? I think I needed something for
That's a
that.
magical bullet, isn't it?
Yeah, I needed something for
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
You need a magic user. You need a. Oh wait, a pitted bullet?
Yeah.
Pitted with a
It's
small
just
pattern of pox, which the ones you could put poison into.
yeah.
It can be made from any standard. The cost. No, yeah, no, you can make these.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna make 6 pitted bullets.
The cost of purchasing an already prepared poison compound for such
And
bullet.
I'll start asking Luna
Oh,
for
okay.
poisons.
The poison has to be treated.
Let's go.
Poisons to put in the
Poison to be
bullets.
treated. Um,
And we're just gonna steal Whalen's poisons.
You gotta be careful though because
Oh, I know.
Luna's not an
It could just
alchemist. So
but I just
Luna
need
for him to replace.
I just need one dose in the bullet.
You
Yeah, but
disrespect.
what I'm saying is Luna doesn't have the feat that allows her to craft the
Create.
poison
Oh, that's right.
without
super
poisoning
Right.
fast.
herself. Yeah,
I mean, it depends.
Yeah.
I mean,
you need
she has a
poison
Depends
high.
on the
juice
poison.
or shot.
Watson, why you disrespect me like that? What?
She has a listen.
There's a chance.
She has a
There's a chance. That's
She
all.
has a high modifier, but it just depends on what you're asking her to make.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask you
Obviously,
nothing crazy.
more
We're just gonna
expensive it
knock
is,
some
the
fucking.
longer it'll take her to complete it.
I am
We're just gonna do some straight ability damage.
I am sitting on a 26 for alchemy
Yeah, we're just gonna do straight ability damage with the poison bullets.
with 31
I'm
to
gonna
make.
start knocking chunks off niggas.
Pitted
Chunks of con off
bullets
niggas.
are 10%. The 10%. So instead of the pitted bullet costing 5 gold pieces, I believe they will cost 5 silver.
Excellent. I'll take 10 of those then.
Do I need to roll to make poisons? Is that what we need to do right
Nah, not yet, bro. I don't worry about it. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
So we're
Gotcha.
talking
I'll look up one right now.
we're talking 2 pitted bullets per gold piece. So how many you want?
10.
5 gold pieces.
Sir. No, I got a couple poisons in mine. I don't think you. I think you could pass them. They're mad easy.
if they're above
Well,
a 31, then
Yeah, they're not gonna be that high. But
you can
I
put
mean,
any standard you can put any injury or contact poison
right?
with a successful
Mm-hmm.
craft check equal to the poison's DC plus 4. The cost.
can I take 10 on that?
Yeah, you could take 10.
Okay.
The cost of purchasing an already prepared poison for the purpose of treating pitted bullets is equal to the poison's base cost plus 20. Okay, so So if you were to try and find somebody on the black market selling poisons that would work with a pitted bullet, it would cost the same it would cost the same as 1 dose plus an extra 20.
Okay.
Poison is a derivative of a standard toxins are chemically treated to the, okay. So the poisons that gets put into these bullets they're poison compounds
Mm.
that are alchemically reduced to a solid form. So instead of pouring like liquid purple worm venom on the weapon, you're solidifying the purple worm venom and putting it inside the bullet.
Just making a cap, like making a cap
Yeah.
for the bullet. Mm-hmm. Just gonna go ahead and fucking.
So what you would do is you would either purchase the poison or make it yourself, and then you would make the craft check to solidify it.
Gonna go ahead and grab some surgical tools before I hit town. Just, you know.
And then, obviously, once the compound is pasted onto the ammunition, the it'll harden, and then the bullet can be fired, releasing the poison compound right into the target when it hits them. However, the poison's DC is reduced by 2.
No.
And okay,
Mm-hmm.
these bullets cannot be used with an alchemical cartridge. So
Right. It'd just be. I would just
these
load them into the musket.
yeah,
I
these are
I could
definitely
whisper.
musket
I mean,
shots
I
on
could.
these. Yeah.
Yeah. I would just whisper them into the musket and shoot 2 of them back to back. Kind of. That's what I was thinking. 2 or 3 of them back to back. As soon as I get
All
some
right.
more rapid reload on that shit.
You travel along the trade way. Oh wait, what was Luna? That's
I
right. She's
bought a
got
surgical kit. That's it.
a surgical kit. All
Yeah.
right, because I know
For
you guys
extracting
have
poison.
like 3 days of like downtime for like if you're crafting anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can make potions on the go, and the surgical kit is for extracting poison.
I'll take a potion of inflict moderate wound if you can make one.
How much this shit cost?
Oh yeah, you guys got a wagon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's auto pulling this way, so it's like one of those.
Auto.
It's not like a massive wagon. It's like a okay.
It costs
Yeah,
15
we're gonna go.
GP.
We
Okay.
gotta go
I
find a
was
It's
horse
looking
like
it up.
Pichardo.
okay. It's like one of those
It's a
basic
cart.
wagons. I think it could fit. Yeah, it could
Yeah.
fit like one person to chill in there if they had to,
Yeah. So if
and some and
somebody's
some and
hurt,
some
you can
and
put
some
one person there.
gear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if someone wanted to craft, they can sit there in the cart and ghetto style, start crafting and
Right,
stuff.
cooking in the
We,
back.
we yeah, we don't have
Or
an
just like
actual
rolling a blunt in the
coach.
back seat. You'll be all right.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all right. Just craft the fuck with them.
If we find any treasures along the way or statues, maybe we can put it in there also.
Was that 150? Jesus Christ.
But
If we find 6 sacks full of gold coins, we'll put it in there as well. Nah, just kidding.
right.
That ain't gonna happen.
Okay, here it
We
is.
ain't hunting no
No,
black
we ain't gonna see no money.
Here it is. A light,
we're
dragon.
doing this.
Okay.
We're doing
Yeah.
this adventure for the love of the game. They're not paying us. They're not paying
Light
Nightwatch, bro.
wagon.
He's doing it for the adventure.
Right. You're doing it for the thrills. For
Mm.
sure. For sure. Man, watching real heroes.
Oh, the cart. Okay, that's what I'm looking at then.
Let me look up some fucking poisons. We're gonna knock some fucking.
I can craft 2 of them.
What?
I can craft 2 inflict moderates in 2 hours.
But I'll take 2. Take 2 of those, cause Lord knows I'm
You're making
get smacked at least once.
You're making 2 inflict moderates
Yeah.
at what caster level? The full 8. The full 8, or
I want it
minimum,
with it
or
with
in
it.
between.
How much would
You
it
can you
cost?
you you
What's
can
the
pick
what's the
you
cost?
can pick the caster
What's the
level anywhere
cost?
between 3
Is
and
it is
8.
it is
Yeah,
it
it'll
is it
decrease
three?
the cost if I
Is it
increase the
300 or
caster.
is it 300 or 100? Which one is it?
It's
Give him
My
the
bad.
cost
150
for.
to craft. It's 150
Give
to
him the
craft, and I can
cost
craft
for.
2 of them.
Give him the cost for caster level 3 Lou and caster level 8,
The
and then
cost for
obviously
the
middle of that.
cost Yeah, the cost for one caster level 8 is 400 gold.
So
Jesus
200 if I
Christ.
craft it.
Caster level 3. Caster level 3.
No, it is
Jesus Christ.
it's 400 if you craft it. It's normally 800.
Oh.
Jesus
Oh, and how
Christ.
much the caster level 3 cost?
I'm gonna have to.
300, so 150.
Do that. We're
150.
gonna do that
That'll
because I
be
can
You better off
craft
2
2
of
of
those.
those.
that'll be 2d8
You better off
plus
2 of those.
3 instead
Like
of 2d8 plus 8.
But that's
like
300 gold.
unless we wanna
Like
throw out
Jesus.
800 gold for 2
Nah,
potions,
Well,
we'll
I'm
just
good.
do.
no,
I'm
no, no.
good.
A way you
I'm
could do.
good.
I'll get. A way you
But
could do
you
it
need
cheaper.
his feast to
Guys.
reduce fucking cost.
No, way you
Please.
can do it. A
Right.
way you can do it cheaper though, but obviously it's not practical in combat. It will have to be off combat. Just get a whole bunch of level 1s. I think it costs only 25 GP per potion. Cure. The what was it? Cure
Cure.
light.
That's a good
And
point because I
Inflict.
also
inflict
still
inflict
I can
light.
also still prep the
Inflict.
spell.
Yeah.
Light.
Inflict light wound. Inflict light wound.
Yeah.
Caster level 3. It's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Caster level 1. It's only 25 GP, and it heals you 1d8 plus 1.
I can make a shit ton of those if
But I'll take 3 of those
This
too. How
guy
many?
Or
Dave's got some jokes.
or or for the low cost. Oh wait, I just thought of something, Lucian.
Dave's
For the
got
low
jokes.
cost, of 375 GP, Adler could craft you 50 charge worth of a wand with cure inflict. Yeah, I think you get more bang of it's 15
Might
GP
do
per cure.
that.
When you do the
Might do
math, it's
that.
50. It's 15 GP per cure.
That's
When you do the
true.
math,
That's
cheaper than
true.
potion.
That's true. The
Come on,
only the
Mm,
only the only issue is that it's definitely
I haven't used magic device if that's
we're
needed.
gonna have Adler's gonna have to sit in the cart and do
Oh,
it while
you
we're
do
traveling.
have use magic device? Oh,
I do.
yeah.
I do have
Okay,
used
that's
magic
right.
device. Yeah, I do.
Looks like Luna and Adela's been training
Yeah, man.
Lucian been
Lucian
paying
how to
attention.
fucking
Lucian been paying
Lucian been
attention a
We're
little
training him how
bit.
to use some
we're
magic
not wasting
items there.
we're not wasting resources here. We're putting all those feats to good use.
So he's
Right.
There you go.
so
been all right.
Right.
Luna, you guys don't have that feats. We're using those item
Well, it's
creation.
DC. It would be DC 20 for him with
Mm,
the wand, so he would need a 14 or higher every time he wanted to use it.
So
Yeah,
maybe
right.
not
I would
maybe
definitely invest. I
potions
would
for now.
I'll
definitely
invest more. I'll invest
invest
more.
in it. Yeah, next level or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Next
am I
level I'll invest
creating
more.
potions on the go though?
yeah. Get like
Uh
5, 6 potions now, and in the future have Adler craft you the one.
So
right.
what? 6 of
I'll just
them.
wait. No, I'll just wait. I'll just wait and pay. Actually, how many do I have right now? How many inflict
No,
moderates do we
no,
have?
get potions though.
Yeah, I'll get potions. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
You're the only one that we cannot heal with magic. Everyone else
Yeah.
can heal with
You're not
lay on
lying.
hands or
Are we doing
Yeah.
moderate or light?
Light. We'll do light
light,
Which one
ones.
light,
costs?
Yeah,
light.
just give me a couple of those. Give me like 5.
Yeah,
25, 50, 75. That's 100
that's light.
GP I can craft.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
I can craft it. I can craft
Dave,
enough potions equal to 1200 GP in a day.
I mean, he wants 5, so in a
Mm,
day you can make him those 5. Lucian uses 125.
yeah, that's fine.
Perfect.
I
Perfect. Yeah.
have. That means I
Yeah.
can
It's
still
worth it.
make. I can still make like 900 GP worth of potions today.
That's
But
like your first aid kit right there, man.
yep. Yep. That's a good
It's like a first aid kit. Not gonna top you
mhm.
off, but at least like, prevent you
I'll
from
have
dying.
something. Right. something. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm looking at
1,
starting to use
2,
mirror
3,
image
4,
and shit. I've been
7.
thinking about that. Mirror image, blur, shit like that.
1, 2, 3,
Shit that makes
4,
a
9, 10.
mischance
All
happen
right.
all the fucking time.
I added those
I think
potions on there.
Lua on the chat. I send you my spells that I prepared for when we
All
start
right.
adventuring.
Are we making any more? Or are we good for now?
I'm good. I'm sorry.
Good,
Surgeon's
man.
tools.
Anybody else need anything?
We're good. Thank you, Master Summoner
All
and
right.
Mistress.
Appreciate it.
Is it Mistress Witch? What would be like
Mm-hmm.
the honorific title for
No
that?
doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, good looking out, both of you, for real. We got like Westler and Alfred over here hooking us up. What was
Well,
that? The guy that help out Blade? It was Westler, right? That was his name.
Yeah, Whistler.
Whistler,
Yeah.
yep.
Whistler, yeah, Whistler. There we go. I knew it sounded like
All right. So you guys head out together with
that.
Otto.
Yeah, we're out.
Mhm.
We did not get distracted by another side quest. It was hard though.
It's hard. It's hard work, fellas. It's hard work,
Looking
fellas.
at
It's
you,
not every day.
Boogeyman. Looking at you, Boogeyman. We
Yeah.
don't like to spend, but we got to do it, man.
Gotta
the
do it.
We'll, we'll,
the
we'll leave that for the
boogeyman.
sheriff. We'll
We'll
leave that
get
for
you
that
next
lazy
time.
sheriff.
We'll
Let the
get you
sheriff
fucking
do his
next
job.
time. I'm telling you, I think the sheriff's in on it, bro. That's that detect evil you're sensing. I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
he looking the other way.
He's
Yeah,
looking the other way.
Dave said.
He's getting in on
Dave said the Night Watch, a non-profit organization.
it. Not
Yeah,
exactly.
that's for real. We are, man. We are
Fuck
non-profit.
you, Dave.
Crazy.
Yeah,
When we do
oh
heroic
my
acts,
god.
when we do heroic acts and
We do
rescue
it for
people,
free.
we get a thank you. That's
I'm
our
telling you.
reward.
Oh
Thank
All
my
you.
right.
god.
Telling you. We
So
just get some good cheers. We don't even they're not even cheering for us, bro. They're not even cheering for us. We're gonna save the world. They're not even clapping
Non-profit
for us and shit.
organization. Get out of here with your
The
jokes, man.
governor
Go back
major
to
don't even
work, Dave.
Right.
our own governor major don't even like
he
us.
said, "Go back to
Oh, like
work."
hates
Dolphins,
our
brother.
guts.
Oh,
Hates our
Yeah, that
guts.
dude, he hates our guts, man.
Well, no,
Uh,
he's gonna. I'm gonna turn him around.
we're making Daggerford great again, and this dude is like hating our guts over here.
We're
Ungrateful.
gonna. I'm gonna make it up to him because we took the dwarf and shit. We gonna get good with the dwarves. Don't worry about that. I got that. I got that. We're gonna fix that. Fix that. I'll
So
make it understand that his brother had to go.
the tradeway.
True.
Tradeway is a long and well-traveled trade road that goes along the west coast of Faerun. It starts way in the south at the city of Kalimport and the nation of Kalimshan. And then it travels all along the coast right up to Waterdeep in the far north.
Wow, that's a long road.
The section of road that's between Baldur's Gate and Teether is also known as the Coastway Road on some maps. There are frequent number of lakes and ponds off the sides of the roads at various intervals. Uh, but yeah, this is a well-used road, obviously well-maintained by like every city, state, or town or village that goes along its lengths. They keep this road as
That's
well-maintained as
like
possible.
the interstate highway.
Right. This is the Sword Coast Highway
Mhm.
main highway basically. Yep.
The Sword Coast Interstate Highway. So Fila goes to the group. If we maintain by the main trail, we'll probably have less encounters by you know, foul
Mm.
denizens, creatures of the dark. Although we might encounter a few thieves and so forth. Nothing that we should be too concerned about. They'll be robbing the wrong crew. But to my understanding, what the closer we'll get to Waterdeep, they're patrolled by militia members. So I think it's best that we stay by the trailway, though we might encounter some brigands, but it's a lot safer than just going through the forest.
Mm.
Well, I
So
guess that makes sense. So
Whatever works for me.
Well, lead the way, Roth.
We'll have to go exploring another day.
The the tradeway is it leads south from Waterdeep along the coast. It passes through Daggerford. Um,
Would be right on the top of the
before
stagecoach at
it
night.
passes through Daggerford before it skirts inland of the Trollbark Forest and the Troll Hills. Um, the trade is dominated by raw materials heading south, such as metal ore and lumber, and there are spices that tend to head north. And agricultural produce and finished goods are sent in both directions. As you make your way across the landscape, which tends to be, a mixture of roads, some farmland, various sites of hills, small wooded areas, pretty mixed terrain. Most of it cleared out for, um, not most of it, I'd say some of it cleared out for like farmland, um, or or for like small settlements that are like way off the road. Um, and your travels will take you to the eventually take you to the Ardeep River as your first major geographical
Hmm.
encounter of your journey.
Mm.
Um,
As we go, do
oh,
we have a view of
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
of the water on Trailway?
of what water?
Oh, to the
Of
west.
of the
Oh,
northern
you're
Of
too
coast.
far
of
away.
the Sword Coast?
You're too far away.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, 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 no.
Okay.
Yeah, it's too far.
According to the
At
scale down
various
there.
at various moments where you're near a hill,
Hmm.
you could like climb up to the top of the hill and get a good, view to your west, where you can see you can see the cliffs of the Sword Coast that eventually, dips down into the Sword Coast Sea.
Because if Adler gets a chance to see the water, he would stare mesmerized at it.
Yeah, no, this road, actually the road, it'll eventually get close enough where you could start seeing the more up here.
Up here, look, I see.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you beat me to it, Luke.
yeah.
There,
It'll start to get closer
you can
to
see the highway.
where you can see the
Yeah.
southern coasts. Yeah.
When he gets
You'll
there, he goes into a full trance, and he just
mm,
keeps saying the waters, the waters.
hopefully we get there sundown, like right before the sun goes down. It's beautiful at the horizon. Wait, the sun sets to the west. Oh yeah, that's the west too.
Every time he sees it, he just rocks back and forth, staring at it, saying the waters, the waters, the
Mm.
waters.
Do I have a map
There
of
must be
this?
some. There must be some sort of bridge over here, probably.
Oh, no, I don't.
There's a bridge here, right? A bridge.
Fine. Um, yeah, there's a bridge. The Ardeep River is a river in the Sword Coast north, a few miles.
No troll tolls at the bridge, right?
Nah. It is between the River de Sarn and the River de Limbire. Well, River de Limbire, where Daggerford is at. The river originates in the Ardeep Forest, right nearby, pretty much. And it flows westward to the Sea of Swords, where it is known to fork into three branches, forming a delta at the end of the river. The delta known as the Selkir.
Hmm.
There is a known fortified village located around here called Nightstone. I wonder if it's on this map. No, they don't have it on this map. But yeah, there's a fortified village around here. Yeah, it's out your way, but your characters know about this village. It's located on a fenced island that's on the river. As they use the river serves as like a moat to the village, and it's very rich in trout. So your characters have had some deep trout. If you're seafood lovers.
Yeah, Adler loves seafood.
As you're getting closer to the bridge that will carry you over the river,
Our deep river.
you um you see down the road you see a small group um running your way, and it's a group of humanoids, and since it's quite in the distance, it's about like 400 feet away. um it looks like the land was like kind of rising up into like just a gradual little hill, so it's like they came like over the hill a bit of the road, and like started running down like towards you. And as they get closer, the way they're running, it looks like they're fleeing something. As they get closer, you see that it's a group of halflings. Um, the group of halflings with one of them, with two of them carrying. It's a group about, you were able to count 10 of them. Two of them are carrying what appears to be like one of their, a wounded, someone, one of the members that have gotten wounded in this group. The two that are up ahead of the group, um, they're like waving their hand towards your group. They're yeah, there's an attack. There's an attack on our caravan.
So Phila starts running towards that direction. They need our help. And she starts like running towards that. I mean, without even thinking about it. Who's over there? While she's like running,
As you get
she
closer,
yells out to the half.
you notice these halflings. Um, 5 of them look to be um, dressed in like in traveling outfits.
I
Um,
think Roth would probably be doing sense motive.
yeah, yeah. He can sense that it's a genuine. They're genuine when it with the help. And as for, I know he like, what alignment are
Is he
they?
detecting
What
any
alignment are they?
magic or alignment? Yeah.
He's not detecting anything that's evil. He detects
That's 2 rounds. That's 2 rounds.
right.
Okay.
We're in the
Yeah,
surprise round right
because he's gotta switch between two. Well, no, there's no combat,
now.
not yet.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying.
Um, but yeah, no, I know, like him activating.
Some,
Yeah, it's like
sometimes you don't have time to think. Like
yeah. Well,
just gotta do or
he
not.
can move. Him and Markter can move forward while he's scanning them.
I
As
I think I think his automatic reaction is suspicion to anything.
Oh
Is
yeah,
what I would think
he's
because
an
he's an
inquisitor. He's
inquisitor.
gonna
So
but he doesn't. So I know first he starts with the evil. He doesn't detect any evil.
right, he's gonna look first before he leaves.
Well, I feel like at this point he probably would leave that to Cecilia so she can do it like way better with the evil.
I
And
don't think he would trust Ophelia to do it.
you don't think he trusts her to do it?
No,
She's a paladin.
because
She has to say
he
something.
he knows that she's gullible. He would do it
Yeah, but
himself.
What's gullible about detecting evil or not? That's either you're evil or you're not.
right. She's
No,
pretty.
no. I know. I'm not in character. I think he thinks that she's gullible. like that she's easy to get over on. So that's why he would probably trust his own judgment more than anybody else's.
If we were like in a
Plus, he's an
conversation,
inquisitor.
but
Like,
we're
why would
not
he
really
trust
having a
anyone's judgment?
conversation or anything though. It's just like a spur of the moment, like, oh wait, we're being attacked.
All right.
Nah,
I don't think he's
I
gonna
think
be
he
like
would
brooding
if
and
he's
thinking for like a minute.
as an inquisitor. If he had a question about something, he would seek it himself. So if he's questioning their motives, he would seek their motives himself. I don't think he would leave it up to Sophia to figure out their motives for him. Because
No,
She's
at
not
the
no,
trying to
end of
figure
the day,
no.
anything
he's
I'm
out.
still
talking
She's not
about
trying to figure
I'm talking
nothing
about
out. She's
alignment.
going.
Oh, I thought you talked about
No, I'm not talking about sense motive.
like
I'm talking
a
about
sense
alignment.
motive.
I'm
Oh,
saying when it
okay.
comes to alignment detecting, he would. I'm saying at this point, of all the time they've had together, I'm assuming that like when it comes to like detecting evil, knowing that she's a paladin and she won't stand, she'll be suspicious
Right, she'll
about
probably
that.
protect her
Sh
paladinhood.
and she
That's what
does
I'm
Right,
it,
saying.
and she does
She's
it,
not gullible with people that are evil.
and she does it faster because she can do
right,
all three rounds worth in one
right.
move
In
action.
one move
No,
action.
I
Yeah.
was talking about sense motive.
No,
I
yeah.
was completely thinking about something else. My bad.
That he would save time by like doing like detect chaos probably first. I could see him doing that first.
Mm.
He wouldn't have a reason to do detect good.
Detect
So
fiendish presence.
that's what he does. Um he
His
does
sense motive is probably the
But that's
strongest
chaos.
and
because
that's
he would
only
actually
within
be looking for
and
like
that's
if
only
they're
within
under some sort of compulsion.
60. That only works like within 60 foot. We don't know how far away they are. Lewis said that they're running from like in the
Yeah.
They're
distance.
they're running
So
from they're
the
running
sense
they're running towards you guys because they're coming
Okay.
from the north. They're coming from the north where you guys are headed. So they're running
Also,
down
they
the
got up
road
to us already.
away from being attacked and they're going towards you because you guys are coming towards them.
My
Got it.
question is, so what is the sense? Does the sense motive
I
DC
would
change for
have
someone that you don't
him.
know? If you're trying to like see if
No,
they're under a compulsive effect.
he can roll for someone that he doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
He would have to interact with them for a good minute before he can even
Okay, so
and they would
he'll do
have
that
to
then.
and they would have to
I like where your minds all went with about like, Roth and his sense motive, but I just want to say that now that I think about it, if Sophia does detect evil and Roth does detect good,
Chaos.
no, good, because they can be not evil, but they could also not be good people. I find that to be more interesting
okay.
for Roth,
Okay.
especially if Roth will be like, well, Sophia will be like, well, he's not evil, so we can put our
And
guard down. Then
Roth
Roth will
is
be like, but he's not good either.
That's true.
Be more
oh shit!
godlike.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. That's true. He could do something.
Mm,
Like, that to me is actually pretty dope.
mm.
I don't know why, but I'm
Yeah,
almost
that's
back to
dope.
being AFK. I'm sorry. I'm
Um,
almost home. Almost home.
but I just read it in complete intrigue. Something about like you have to interact with character for a while before you can like sense to see if they're
Figure out
charmed
if
or
they're
not.
charmed.
And that's if they're in the that's if they're doing things that would indicate they're charmed or dominated.
Right.
It's
So
so
I think Rolf would probably aim for that. He'll stall in conversation long enough by asking questions
for
to
now,
keep the interaction going long enough to figure out if they're under charmed effects or not. And then I think that would actually like be
I
okay.
Do
mean
And
for
we
now,
actually see? Do we
for
actually see
now,
half being attacked though
for
from our
now he
vintage?
can. No, they're coming. Like I said, they're coming down from a really low hilltop. It looks like they came up over the hill that you guys are going towards,
Mm-hmm.
and they're coming down.
Oh,
So like whatever's attacking
also
them is like you gotta get up to the top of that. That's it's the
to be
smaller
able to
hill
see.
to see over it to see
right.
what it
But
is.
now, of course, we got to deal with the issue on hand, which is the crisis of the attack.
He could
But
roll
just
a
going forward, I would imagine
he
with
could
them.
roll a sense motive to like sense a hunch if he wants to do
All right.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So while Roth
Yeah.
is like trying to like sense whether they're being genuine or not, so Frida like
He has plus
goes into
14.
actions. She just starts like rushing towards up there, towards the hill. I mean, once she's there and she sees with her own eyes, then she'll make an assessment afterwards.
he's he's got a hunch that they're his reading of the situation is like these are a group of halflings that were looks like they were on their way either towards Waterdeep or away, and judging from the way they look and the way they're running, he could see the wounded. He's like he's
He looks at the halflings.
he's got a good sense that this is a genuine attack that they're suffering, and this is no he
Right.
doesn't sense any
He
foul play, I guess.
he looks at the halflings and he narrows his eyes. He goes, "Come on, Mokjo." And then he walks past the halflings, and then he goes into a run after Ophelia with Mokjo in tow. And he looks back over his shoulder at the halflings again.
All right, so
Adler runs past.
Lucian's trailing.
your characters get over. Oh, the halflings, as I was trying to describe before. They're light feet halflings. 5 of them look like they were wearing just like traveling gear. They didn't look like they didn't have like any real weaponry on them. Like they had like small clubs and maybe like small, halfling sized daggers on them. Um, they didn't have any armor equipped. However, 4 of the halflings, including one that's wounded, which you can make out, yeah, including one that's wounded, um, you can tell that they're more a warrior type. They're wearing studded leather. They've got slings on them. They've got
Okay.
short swords. Um, 2 of them are carrying one of the one that's wounded. The one that's wounded, um, looks like he's already like knocked unconscious, and um, he's bleeding from he's like bleeding from his head, and he's got some on his like up in his shoulder. Um, looks like he got bludgeoned pretty good.
Oh,
Um,
Eh,
yeah, fucking bomb.
and the last one looks to be is dressed in priestly robe, traveling priest robes. Um, so maybe an adept or a cleric of some sort. They have you can make out a holy symbol that's on a leather uh um a leather like necklace that's holding it yeah, as like a sort of like as like a necklace. The symbol that you see, and you also see, well, no, you can't see well, when they turn, yeah, you can see that also on the back, that same symbol. Um, the robes are like a light gray in color. As for the symbol that's on it, I mean, whoops, you can make out the silhouette. The symbol appears to be silhouette of a dog's head. Uh, you're free to make religion checks if anybody has a religion check,
I
Oh,
think I do.
Adler most definitely does.
and a Roth
I do.
does.
I don't know.
Roth's got +8 on his.
I would hope we all a paladin, but bitch, should know something about religion. An inquisitor,
Luna's got
I would imagine so.
Luna's
Uh,
27 on Luna. With Roth, what did he get?
yeah, he definitely would.
No, Adler got 22. What was Ross? What's this modifier?
8 +8.
+8. Hold on. 8. This one's Ross.
Okay. All right. So what you see before you is a halfling who's clearly a cleric who halfling deity known as Urogolan. I believe that's Urogolan, a halfling deity of the earth and death.
And death.
And death.
Wow, what a weird combination. Earth and death.
Yeah.
I mean, not really when you think about it. Where do you bury people?
And what seems to be quite a coincidence.
Oh.
Right, because that go hand in hand with fucking Calamvor.
Yeah, with Roth and
Gotcha.
Kalembor, but also the holy symbol is the silhouette of a dog of a dog head.
Ah, that's crazy.
He is
The Scooby
said to
Squad.
be Urog Urogalan is said to be a gentle deity for a god of death, respected and revered by the halflings, but never feared. Because the halfling dead are usually buried, he's also the guardian of the earth itself, as opposed to the plants that grew in the earth, which were under the portfolios of other halfling gods. And so, um,
He's
typical imagery of him usually show him appearing as a slim, dusky-skinned halfling dressed in brown or pure white, um, representing his two aspects of earth and death. The stories
these
say
are rough people.
the stories say that he rarely speaks and seems to rarely show emotion, and that when his voice is heard, it feels tinged with loss. Um, Luna, with Luna's high knowledge check there, she's aware that the realm of this deity is known as Soul Earth and is found on the outer plane of Elysium, said to be a cavern uh, beneath that plane where the souls of halflings um, go to before they're assigned their proper places in the afterlife.
Mm.
And that he's on good terms with the other members of the halflings pantheon, and he's allied with the gnome god Calarderon Smooth Hands, the dwarven god Dumathoin, which your characters recently discovered a temple to, an ally to the gnome god Landel Steelskin, as well as to the god of the earth and earth elementals Grumbar, and to the goddess Seheni Moonbow of the elves. As well as this, for the human deities that he's allied with, would be those involving the protection of the dead, such as Kalembor and Jurgle. Um, the faith of Rogalan is opposed the uh, to the likes of Siric's church, and they detest the god of undeath Velsharoon and the former god of the dead Merkel, and pretty much any gods associated with necromancy and the undead. Most halflings that honor Rogalan, uh, however, the priesthood is small. They are known to administer last rites and preside over burials and care for halfling graves. They also maintain much of the halfling genealogies and their histories. They are called upon to consecrate the foundations of new buildings and burrows. The worshippers favor using the flail in combat, which is what this particular cleric is equipped with. And are also known to use the typical halfling weaponry of slings and short swords and daggers. Their faithful believe that just as the earth is the giver of all life, so it ultimately receives all life into its embrace. They revere the soil And they embrace death when their natural lives come to an end. Yeah. Urgalon is known by, as many gods are. They have quite a number of titles, depending on the culture and the region. But the most common aliases of Urgalon is he is known as He Who Must Be, the Protector, the Shaper, the Lord in the Earth, and the Black Hound.
The Black Hound. So what was he doing during the time of troubles?
Doesn't say.
Oh, see, so he wasn't nobody. Then he wasn't doing
He
shit.
said he was nobody. They didn't list every god. You know how many gods there are? They didn't list
He
what every god
wasn't.
was doing.
He wasn't on the map. He wasn't out there in the field. He was somewhere hiding, scared.
He was probably in the
He
half the
was
nation of
scared.
Durin or something. No, that's
He
not
was
put that's
scared.
that's that's
My
put
man, my
the
man,
DM has to
Tur
fill
was
that
getting
in.
down, banging out with other gods right there in the flesh. Like, yo, leading armies. My man, Tur was getting busy. Where was this
Guy.
dude? This dude, what was he doing?
This guy.
Man, my man Lathander was getting down for the crown. My man Helm putting in work. Mistra died trying to fight Helm, trying to get back. People was doing work, bro. What was he doing? He's not mentioned. Moving on. Moving on. Kalimvor ascended to the throne to take his right as the god of the dead. And this dude was just quiet. Man.
Kalimvor wasn't doing that at the time of troubles. He died during the time of troubles.
Kalimvor died during the time of troubles? I thought I
Yeah.
thought that's
No,
what
he
he
died and
became.
no, he died and he like was he was trapped
Kalem,
in Siric's fucking city, imprisoned in the sword or some shit like that.
Damn.
And then
Godslayer.
the sword was really Mask, and
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
Mask let him out.
That's the
And
sword
then
Who
Godslayer,
who
right?
killed
Not
him?
Then they
Who
used
killed
then he
him?
used that sword to kill
Cyril killed him. Cyril killed him.
Sir yeah, Cirque was
Mm,
using that sword to kill gods and steal their divine essence.
And then
mm,
he killed Kalimba with it. Kalimba's soul was like in the sword because the sword was really the god Mask, the god of shadows and thieves. And like
fire.
he told, I think um he allied with Kalimba. He's like, I'm gonna let you free, and you're gonna use me to take down Cyric, and that's what happened. And like, he was let free, and took the sword, went over to Cyric, fucked him up. Um,
Surprise.
he didn't get to kill Cyric, but I think he drove him out, or something happened. He got driven out, and because he was put on, I don't know, he didn't get put on trial yet. I don't know the exact details, but I know like he fought against Cyric, and he ended up taking over the city of the dead,
It's because
and
it's
Let's
because
see.
he was granted Kalimbor's. I mean, he was granted
Nurgle
the god. Was granted the domain of death, and
Oh wow.
Cyric had lost it.
the thing about it is that Cyric was going around killing gods and stealing their divine essence, and one of the people that he killed was like Nurgle, wasn't it?
No,
And then
no,
when
he didn't kill Nurgle. He killed the goddess of illusions, uh,
Elira, yeah.
uh, Lyra, and then so he ended up becoming the god of illusion. He ended up becoming the god of like illusions and illusion
Oh, that's the
magic.
goddess
I could have
that
sworn
had
he
her.
had Bane some of Bane's portfolio.
He originally got, when he ascended in Waterdeep with Ao, he got um Bane's. He got Bane's portfolio,
Right.
which was I think hatred and tyranny.
Yeah, because Bane got body fighting Tur.
And then yeah, then because he had the sword Godsbane or something like that, which was really Mask, but he started going around. He's like started fucking up other deities
Yeah,
to take their
Godbane.
portfolios.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
Oh, I thought it was called
Oh
Godslayer.
no, I remember what it was. He didn't get Bane's portfolio yet. He was granted Merkel's portfolio. That was the original.
I'm
That was
saying that's how
yeah.
he
That
got.
was the
And
original. Like,
after his trial, they took it from him and gave it to Kalemvor.
no, that didn't happen during the trial. He got put
I
on
know they
trial.
took it from him and gave it to Kalemvor
The
at some
trial of
point.
Sirik the Mayor. I forgot what happened in that one. Maybe that was it. But I just know that he was given the portfolio of death of the dead because Merkel was killed in Waterdeep. So when AO ascended him in Midnight, Midnight became Mishra and he became the god of the dead. And um then he started going around killing the other gods. He killed the first one he killed was Lyra, took her portfolio. Then he went after Baal, the god of murder.
Got his shit.
Murdered the god of murder, and now he's
Poetic justice, huh?
and then yeah, and he killed him by that river. That river, but that I forgot the name of the river, but the river that's by Baldur's Gate, and like all his blood leaked into that fucking river. And that's what the original not the Baldur's Gate 3 that everybody loves, but the original Baldur's Gate, that was what it was about. You played a Balespawn because he had split up his divinity before he died, and it ended up being split into different individuals. You play as a character who has a piece of Baal's divinity, and you gain powers as like a Balespawn. You're one of his spawn. And what he's trying to do is he's trying to resurrect himself by having one of his Balespawn do like a Highlander sort of fucking thing, kill all the fucking Balespawn, collect the energy, and then once that's collected, he can rebirth
Oh,
himself.
that's dope.
Yeah, and
It can only be. It could be only one.
yeah, that was
Right.
the plot of the first Baldur's Gate. You play as a Balespawn. Um, but anyway,
Duncan
yeah. So he
McLeod.
killed Bale, and then he killed who did he kill after that?
It wasn't Nurgle. It was Merkel.
He already got Merkel. Yeah, he got Merkel. He killed.
Right.
Yeah, he got
I was
Merkel.
convincing
He
Nurgle
got
or Merkel.
Lyra's. He got um, and he got
It was
uh.
because that's how. Because Kalemvor himself in his human form made a pact with Nurgle behind this dude's back.
Who is this Nurgle you keep talking about?
He's like the stewardess of like whoever is the god of the dead. And so
Nurgle,
he
no, Nurgle's the god. He's the unfair deity of the underworld and the dead, but he was killed during the Orc-Gate Wars from like 2,000 years ago, so it wasn't him. And then there's an archdevil that goes by the name of Nurgle because some archdevils like to take the names of gods because they're fucking arrogant like that.
Nah, that's not
That
him.
that archdevil, that Nurgle was the one that kidnapped Elminster and tried to take his Silverfire. Those are the only two Nurgles in Forgotten Realms.
I gotta go back and read those
Yeah.
novels.
Um, Tried to kill somebody else and he failed. I can't remember what. Yeah, I forgot how he got Bane's portfolio. Oh, it was Bane. He ended up getting Bane's portfolio because
Yo, he
Torn
had
killed.
everybody's portfolio, and that's when he went on trial, and they stripped all that shit from him and gave it to other people.
He went on trial and they stripped. What did they do to
Ayo
him?
was like, "Yo, you're wilding."
I forgot. Forgot the details.
he tried. He tried to like trick them in the trial too. He almost won,
I think they tried
but
to
I think
like imprison him in the trial, but he did win the trial. He didn't. They didn't. Because he lost his portfolio to Kalembo when Kalembo were. It was before the trial. Or it might have
mm,
been during. I forgot the order of events, but anyway. Um, Characters are making their way up the slope. As you get towards the top of the slope, you see before you uh you see a couple of wagons. One of the wagons actually looks like it's like ran off the road by the two ponies that were carrying it. Um, the other wagon doesn't look like it's moved. Um, but you don't see like bandits or any sort of monster that's like attacking or trying to raid the wagons. Instead, you see one lone figure that's large in size, and in fact, it looks like the body may have. It's hard to tell. You know, the body looks like it belonged at one point to a giant. Um,
Mm.
the
What
features
do we
look
get?
the features of this the features of it looking similar to a troll. Although what's left of anything about it looking like a troll is no longer there, as most of the flesh seems to have been uh is off of its skeletal frame.
It's undead.
But what flesh is there is overridden with hordes of green worms.
Oh no, not these things.
And indeed looks like a large-sized spawn of Kius that had been wandering around here and began attacking these halflings.
Oh no,
Which means, which
we
now
got
here's the
we gotta
thing:
check them for disease.
your characters are aware that these halflings may not know much at all, if anything, about these spawns of Kiyu. Um,
Fucking
yeah,
gig
it's like
halflings play.
Lucian's already thinking about it. Somebody, especially the one that was wounded, is most
Right.
likely infected, but they all should be checked since your um experience with the spawns is they don't necessarily have to hit you or touch you. They can even fling their worms out at you from a distance of like 10 feet, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So they could
It
just
was
like
nasty.
they could do a flick of the wrist and throw some worms at you. So
Oh, when I got infected, and I drank that shit like an idiot.
um
That shit was just sitting in the potion.
so so yeah, that's the situation. And you know,
She was just hiding in invis.
the longer it takes, the more of a chance that the one or maybe two of those halflings down there are gonna die, and they're gonna rise as spawns if that's not taken care of.
That's why I bought some surgical tools. Put those sterile
Lucia
gloves
calls
on.
Lucia calls out to Luna and was like, "Hey, make sure you check them for those fucking worms."
Um, this one was trying to chase after the halflings, and so it's coming up the hill towards your group. And it's about 40 feet away. You both, everybody can roll initiative. No surprise round from either side. So this will be the first round of combat.
We don't go on top of the initiative because we just enter the combat because they were already fighting. Isn't that the rule? Whoever comes
Yeah,
to the
we
battle,
just
we on
went through
top of the
that.
initiative.
Yeah, yeah. Give me that. Give me that shit
That
you was
happens to
giving
us all the
Mammy,
time.
bro.
We're
Give me
fighting.
that
Somebody
shit you was
comes
giving
in,
to
they're
Mammy,
on top of the
bro.
initiative.
Yeah.
This is your guys' combat. Roll.
He said you gave that shit to Mammy.
Yeah, he did.
We be
I
having
want
like
that shit
battle, like
too. That
round
shit
7.
just
Oh,
happened to
new
us.
people just came in. They're on
And
top of the
then,
initiative.
yeah, right.
That's
They
if
get an
they
auto
enter. That's if
25
they
to
enter
initiative and
your
shit,
combat,
bro.
not you entering theirs.
You think an
What?
automatic like,
Double standard. Double
the
standard.
guys will go
We
both
can't do that on
ways.
initiative battle.
Oh, boo. Boo.
They weren't even in
Boo
combat.
that
They were
man.
running from
Boo this
combat.
Nah.
They
man.
were running
Boo
from
this
combat.
man.
They
Nah,
fled
bro.
combat.
Bro, they was giving out 25s last on Tuesday. He was just giving out 25s to initiative, bro. I don't want to hear that shit. I want that too. I want that same love.
Boo this man.
Yeah, bro.
You gets no love.
Oh, let me roll my initiative. My bad.
Do you see anything in the turn order? Or no.
No.
No, it's just
Okay,
it's
I
blank.
didn't think so. It's blank. Yeah, I
Damn.
see everybody, but not.
Damn, I
I mean,
wasn't able to pre-buff anybody. You know what? We're not gonna pre-buff. We're
that means
good.
I
We're
gotta
good.
carry the
I'm not gonna waste
tokens
it.
over. All right, that's fine. Let me carry
I'm not
these
gonna waste the
tokens
buff.
over. Is Pale
Uh,
Lady
let me-
out or not?
Came out, popped up for the party.
Jesus.
Is Pale Lady out or no?
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, she's out.
All right.
Getting the party.
You did. You smashed it already, bro?
Hmm?
You never mute
Um,
yourself.
no, while I'm eating, I don't want you guys to hear me chewing food.
Well, that's fair.
Appreciate it. That shit would drive me crazy.
I'm sitting here taking a shit like, hold up. Is the shorty over the house? My man winning right now?
Guess what I'm missing is missing Ross and Pale Ladies and Onyx and
Oh,
Mockdraw.
yeah, hold on.
Like sapping.
Hold on. My shit didn't go up.
Ross is at +4.
This nigga got a higher initiative than I did. Can we switch?
And Mockdraws is at +5.
Alright. You don't have no shit. You can just re-roll your shit.
I'm not gonna waste it.
Yeah,
Not
why
on,
bother?
not on a mob.
I really want to take improved niche. I'll probably take that later on. I really want that shit to be fucking spanking in later levels.
You trying to be the fastest gun in the West?
Yeah, I want to go first every time.
Fastest
Well,
gun in the West.
the
Go.
first
First
one,
every fucking time.
first one up. Yeah, we got Roth.
Let's go. Oh, Roth beat me. He did. Good shit. You got higher decks than me? It's crazy. Roth out
You
here
don't got higher
moving
dex
like.
than you got the highest dex in the party.
No, he's looking at his modifier. No, it's because he adds his
Oh,
wisdom. He adds his wisdom bonus to
that's
his.
right. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, he's Inquisitors get to add their wisdom bonus to the initiative.
Gotcha.
Oh, perfect timing. The player has sent to the house.
Let's get it. I'm sitting here looking at enchantments. What level of enchantment can this dwarf go up to? Is he like a union dwarf or is he just like a let's see?
He said what level enchantment? Like what?
Is this a theater of the mind encounter?
Yes.
Well,
Oh, okay. In that case, how far am I from the enemy?
It's only one and 40 feet.
40 feet. Um, 40 feet.
Large size.
Whereas
So yeah, it does have reach.
doesn't have reach.
No,
Does
it
not
does.
have
It
reach.
does. It does have reach. It's a large, tall creature, so it has reach. It's
Okay.
a large, long creature would only have a 5-foot reach, but it's a tall creature.
Okay. Um, shit,
Oh,
man.
you know what? Not 40 feet. 40. We'll make it 45 feet. I don't want to throw you guys. I don't want you to go over the hill and then boom, you're in its fear
And
radius.
it's undead.
Fear radius. Yeah, it's undead.
And it's undead.
Yeah. I'll remind you guys what you know of them. They have a fear aura radius. Um, they're capable of spreading a disease with their natural attacks. And of course, as your characters know, the worms around them. They can fling the worm. If they hit you in melee, a worm can get burrow into your flesh, or they can just simply choose to touch you instead of trying to slam, you know, slam
And a
into it.
protection from evil or protection from whatever spell will keep that from happening, right?
Uh,
Is that also a part of it?
no,
Really?
no,
Oh,
you no, it was remove disease.
disease. That's what it
It was
was.
yeah, remove disease or silver.
Or silver. What does that mean? Or silver?
If you touch the, because when the worm lands on you, you're supposed to like try and kill the worm before it burrows into your flesh. It can be killed normally with damage, or if you touch it with silver. Your character's, I believe Adler was the one that was somebody. I believe Adler was one that was like the one of the weaknesses of the spawns of use is silver.
I did not realize that until just now. Hmm. All right. Well, I have a silvered bastard sword, so I'm going to use that.
And if the worm does burrow into you, somebody can get it out with a heal check.
Let's go.
Oh, okay, good.
Adler gave that information out during when we were having that fight inside the lizard folk hatchling area.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I updated my
So, you said 40 feet. So that means if this is the first round of combat, I can. Sorry, guys. Do I have to roll for Mokja? Or Mokja's just going on my turn? Oh, he rolled a 7.
Ultra had her own initiative.
Okay, so that means I can't go in with Mokja. All right, so I'm gonna buff 40 feet away. 40 feet away, I'm gonna buff with a spell. We're gonna buff with a 40 feet away. And it's right in front of me 40 feet away, or is it like can it charge and get to me? Or is it like far enough away that it would take 2 rounds? I know you said it could fling it, but I'm just curious.
The spawn,
Like
like
will I yeah.
you're
Like
45 feet
it,
away, and
directly in front of me, right?
yeah, because it's on the road. Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be all right. So I'm gonna buff with conviction. Conviction. I think I'm gonna do more saving throws sooner than later since I didn't do it before. Defensively buff with conviction. As much as I would want this to be a quick fight, I can see it getting stupid with debuffs and fortitude saves and shit like that. So we're gonna use conviction. We'll have to cast a spell, some aura comes over his hands, and some silvery aura, and it envelopes him and Mokja. Done. His AC should have, his saving throw should go up by 3 because I don't really have a good theater of the mind
Well, wait.
as it stands. Okay.
So you cast conviction.
Yeah, the conviction.
Pale Lady has an 11 for
Which will affect mock draw. Okay.
Pale Lady has an 11 for initiative, Lou.
And Mokja and my animal foci, we're gonna change it to change those to oh, if we change it to Dex, he would move up in the initiative count, wouldn't he? 1, 2, 3. He'd only
If
go up
that's what,
one.
yeah.
Hell,
Yeah. If that's what you kept, he'd go up 2 points. If that's what you had, kept on him during the travel. Yeah. Um,
you mean he'd go up 3?
3. Yeah, he gets +4 to his dex, right?
Oh, is it +4 or +2? I mean +6.
I believe it's
Hold up,
4.
it's been a while. It's been a while. Sorry, let me look. think it's +4. You might be right.
I know it starts at 2, then it goes to 4, and then it goes to 6.
Yeah, you're right.
Um,
Okay. We're gonna use the bull. Fuck it. We're gonna use the bull. Prepare for attacking, but we're buffing a little bit. Next go, Onyx
next
or
go.
Lucian.
Yeah, Lucian. It's not
Yeah,
Express.
sorry, I put it in the
I'm
conviction.
gonna
Conviction.
quick draw the Shatterstar, the musket, and I'm gonna take 2 shots at the target from 40 feet out for the touch AC.
2 shot.
Excuse me.
That's a shot, and then
Yep.
whisper the bullet from the belt, and I'm gonna take add the focused aim. Um, can I deadly aim that one? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Deadly aim, deadly aim.
All right. So we got deadly aim.
Full deadly aim. So that's what, -4 or -2?
Yeah,
Okay,
get your
minus
musket
one.
at. It's normally
Wait,
+13, -4. Or I mean minus. Not -4. -8.
Uh,
+5.
that's 5.
+5, and then +5. Yeah, so 5/5. Oh no,
um,
wait. He's 45 feet away. What's the musket at?
Oh, it was just 40. Was it? You just said 40.
I said 40,
40.
but I changed it to 45 because
All
because
right, of course. That
if I
makes
made it
sense.
if I made it
Right,
40,
right.
I'd have been like everybody roll a will.
Because you want to
I
But
don't
cheat.
mind. I don't
I
mind.
don't.
You took
Well,
me out of
No,
Ophelia
45
wouldn't mind.
makes it
Yeah,
fair.
you,
More
you
fair.
took me out of you took my slow ass out of charging range. That's what it is. You don't get to
fair.
charge.
I appreciate it.
I want
so
the charge too, but
45.
he's making it seem like he's helping us.
Yeah, it
before
is.
you
Right,
go,
Yeah.
Lucian,
right,
before you
I
go,
cannot charge
right.
before you go,
Now I got to do
Lucian,
some extra shit to shoot.
Luna calls out to you and goes, "Wait, I might have a scroll that might help us with this. Before you waste bullets, I might have something that might help us with this. So we might not have to fight it, so to speak."
He says
What
this
do you?
at the end of her initiative.
It's
Yeah,
undead.
she
Why
says
would you
that.
want to fight it? You want to kill it. It's undead.
I
Shit.
have
Yeah.
I have a command undead scroll.
Why don't you wait? Why don't you hold on to that? Why don't you hold on to that?
When is I'm going to use it?
I don't know.
That's only if
Or one,
it's
only the
not
19 billion other undead things we might be fighting.
Valid.
I
That's valid.
Plus,
don't know
actually,
if it's
you're gonna have to use two
Like
grit,
if we surround by undead, you can use it on one creature to attack
three
its
grit,
other
but it's
allies,
right
creatures.
outside of his range.
Fair enough.
yeah. I know. I'm gonna have to use a grit to extend the range. I know.
All right.
Yeah. You got me too, Jack. Good. Thank you.
He
Appreciate it.
wants us. He wants us to use.
I mean, you could wait
Appreciate it.
for you could already in action.
Oh, ready in action for what? To see if it's killing things or not? No, I don't need that. I
I
don't need to
mean,
wait to figure that out. Shit,
uh,
I'm not gonna waste no time figuring
everybody
that
wants
out.
their
Yeah, I'll
one
be.
turn on this thing.
Uh,
All right. So
uh,
3 grit points. Use +5 and +5. I mean, not +5, but +3 and 3.
is it 3-3?
Yeah.
It dropped even more. Oh, because of distance. Damn, it's a nasty game out here.
But it's very ungainly and not you characters remember these spawns weren't had terrible reflexes, and so the 10 was a
Well,
hit, and so was the
hmm,
14.
well, thank you very much. Appreciate you. What's that? 2D12, 2D12.
So we're talking 2d12,
Plus
and then you did +8, so that would be +16. Am I forgetting any
and then
bonuses?
charisma, the focusing.
Now the charisma
Uh
would make it damn, oh, another, so it's 5 and stuff. 2d12
yeah,
plus 26, it looks like.
mm, sounds about right. Solution said, "I'm
Boom,
not waiting for nothing.
boom.
I'm,
46
Oh
points of
shit!
I'm
damage.
waiting for nothing."
Lucian
Yeah,
is not
Lucius.
waiting for anything. So he blasts it.
Mm-mm.
One bullet pierces the upper shoulder and blows the whole shoulder, and bone splinters scatter everywhere, and worms fly all around. And they land on the ground, and they curl up and die in the fucking sun and on the ground because your
Shit is
characters
probably
are
dead.
yeah, your characters are aware that when the worms are out and they don't have anybody to burrow into, they die very quickly.
Hmm.
Who's they get that flesh
Or it
stuff?
could be burned, right? Or it could be set on fire.
I mean, you can do anything to it.
Right.
Imagine using those for poison. Crazy.
Nah, that's a little too
That's
fucked
an
up.
alignment check right
That's
there.
that. Yeah, you
It's
making
an
people
alignment
undead,
check.
bro.
Yeah, it's an
You doing
alignment
a
check. You
lot.
turning
You doing a
people,
lot,
turning
bro.
people
You
into
doing a lot.
undead.
It's
Rafa
one thing
put
to get up out of here and send them to
Rafa,
heaven, but
Rafa put the manacles real quick.
right, you breaking some fucking laws of
Turn
nature.
undead, just command them to attack. Wait a minute, hold on.
Um,
Um,
the other bullet breaks through. It bursts a few of its rib cages. Few of its rib cages. Few of its ribs. um, imagine.
mhm.
Hulu, I'm dead.
And blows this whole midsection out
2 rib
But
cages.
from
yeah,
45 yards.
yeah.
45 yards
Your
out.
characters can see a lot of damage has been done to it.
Damn.
Lucian just knocks it down in 2 shots. You see,
We go to
well,
Adler. Yeah.
Adler,
Lucian turns to Luna and says, "Hold on, I'm sorry, just real quick. Make
uh,
sure the injured person is healed from the fucking worms." He reminds her.
mm,
Although as those shots happen, you can see those. You can see the bone structure and the. You can see like the worms like crowding all over the spots where you blew apart
God.
some of its body, and as the worms are like crowding over it, you could see it starting to, you know, regrow.
Oh no.
yeah. So,
Yeah, your characters were aware of this in the last fight. They fast heal.
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So Adler, he puts his left hand over his nose, and he goes, "My God, so rank, smells so bad." And so he moves his full movement back away from the rest of the party, and then he says, he goes, "Ayla Zalin, Ayla Zalin, void barrier," and then he takes a big breath. Much better. Whew, man. And his turn is done. Pale Lady brings out a wand. Same this is plus 14. Plus 12. So he's plus 12. Where is it? Oh, plus 13. I was wrong.
Said void barrier. Void barrier. Which one's that? That wall of ice?
Mm-hmm. So
Doesn't
Pale
look
Lady
yellow.
takes out. Pale Lady takes out the wand, concentrates, and as she does so, flame, her main tentacle, erupts into flame. She puts the wand away and flies 20 feet closer to the creature and stops. Actually, she flies up into the air 20 feet, but towards the creature.
Oh, she wanted to produce flame.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Done and done.
Does she throw it? No.
It's a standard action to use the wand, right? But it
I
would take
think you
another
can.
standard action to throw it.
I think you can throw one after it's casted. At least I think you can throw one after it's casted. Let me check.
Oh snap!
Really? I thought you had to wait until the next round.
Me too.
Standard action to cast.
That's why I was like, nah, that ain't gonna work with Ophelia. She can't be like wasting a round just activating the damn thing.
I realized
Oh,
like
that's
for Pale Lady it works because like when Pale Lady goes for a grapple, it'll automatically kick off that damage.
Mm-hmm.
And be burning at the same time while getting grappled. I'm like, yeah, I'll take that. Produce flame tentacle wrapped around you, scorching you as it's squeezing the life out of you. Nasty work.
interesting.
I already thought about it, yo. Pichardo, there's like this spell. Remember that spell Baylor's Dimbus?
Yeah, I remember that spell.
I want to get that, and then he's renaming it to Starskin.
For grappling?
When he casts it, Pale Lady gets it, and so it'll look like her skin like starts like
that's dope.
Starts like the nuclear fission that happens in stars, like her skin starts glowing red.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yes,
when you get that?
Whenever I get that spell. I think next level.
Next level?
Yeah, next level. I think a 3rd level spell. It's between that and a few other things. I don't know.
Oh, you're gonna start getting like spells like to boost her in combat and shit. Like
yeah, I got a few of those spells kind of lined up.
Okay. That explains it then. Yeah.
Well,
yeah, you gotta wait around. It allows you to make touch attacks, but it's not a touch spell because when you look at the range says 0. It says 0 feet.
Right.
So
basically
had
you have
that
to make a normal attack on your standard.
You would have to cast it to get the flame going, and then on your next turn you're able to throw it or hold it.
Takes too many actions, man. I can't have a tank taking 2 rounds to activate that one. Be like, here you go.
Well, I mean, Pale Lady cool because she'll get attack opportunity. So,
all right, 45 feet away, unfortunately. 45 feet away, unfortunately. All right, so she's gonna stick with her bow. And she's gonna take 2 first. She praises up. She looks up briefly, and you can see almost like the dust air particle around her, like almost like a static shot, like freeze, but just for like a blink of an eye. And you see like her eyes like flare for a second, like brilliant holy light, but then it resumes away. And as soon as you see her pull out like an arrow, she pulls out like 1 arrow, notches it, shoots, and then she picks up a 2nd arrow quickly. And you can see like some holy energy going off her arm all the way up to like her hands, and then like that holy energy going into the arrow itself as she shoots.
Nice.
The rapid shot? Rapid shot?
It sounds like a rapid shot mixed with like
a little smite.
A little smite on it. Sacrifice mixed with
a little smite on it.
A little smite on it.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
I thought some divine.
Seriously, about to leave all this shit to you guys. These fucking bonuses y'all got to killing evil shit.
2nd attack.
Touch AC. All this easy mode shit. Let me stop.
Hit, yeah.
They both hit.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, let me roll damage.
You're holding quick. I'm sure if you'd have swung, you'd have killed him.
So you could do damage.
I want to be at range, so if he was
I know the first.
You got the super bastard sword.
I know the first attack's plus 16 to the.
Yep.
Extra.
He put some link fucking light arrows in this thing. So
we lit his ass up immediately.
Pulled out the light bow.
We should blow him apart and then
finish
him off.
Yeah. You got your range partner there. Range partner in crime.
Range partner.
So
crime, buddy. Let's go.
What you saw was Roth casted an abjuration
Like it.
on him and Mockjaw, ready to fight, and then before him and Mockjaw were able to charge the undead, these two shots go off.
Pull it in holy
You
arrows.
hear Adler's spell casting's finished, but the two shots go off from the gunslinger, and then you can see the holy the holy radiance of the divine smite of Sophia empower her arrows as two of the arrows blast right into the fucking spawn just as the two bullets hit it, and the whole fucking creature falls apart entirely.
Mm.
Like
Niggas is godlike, son.
Mm.
Artillery. What is going
you see
on?
that all the worms in the
Rather
body
be
just
like,
drop to the
okay, go
fucking
ahead, go ahead. Hmm.
you see the bone and flesh and worms just like pile all over the floor, and just the worms just fucking ooze and melt away into the ground, um and it's just a pile of undead, not undead, a pile of dead former troll flesh and bone, and
Damn.
corrupted by the Pius worms that are now,
Lucy looks
yeah,
over at
shriveled
Lucy
up
looks
and
over
are
at
dead.
Sophia. He goes, "Damn, nice shot.
Well, I learned
You
from
get
the
it better
best.
with that."
It was the two.
Well, I
Well,
learned from the
the two of
best.
them
She like
combined.
she like smiles at you.
Ow! Ow!
She, I mean,
Fight done.
Mm.
it goes like
That was
there was a
Rock
there was
is
a there was a halfling that was this troll was tracing, right?
It was a whole group of halflings. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
uh,
no, but up there was there any halflings left up there in the
Oh
hill?
no, no, no! You don't see any. You don't see any other halflings or any bodies.
uh,
Nothing like
Oh, they're all
that.
down there already.
Yeah,
Okay.
mhm.
they had ran past you guys as you guys were going up. They
All
were
right.
running past
So
you, telling you
so
like we're
so
being attacked. Yeah. Like,
Sophia
okay.
goes to Roth and Lucian. All right, let's regroup with the others. And
So Pale Lady says yes. So now we must go and kill the halflings.
What?
What? Lucy says, "What?"
Excuse me?
The
the
halflings.
halflings.
They are compromised, infected, are they not?
No, I can get the worms out of them. Let's start there first.
Lucy's like, chill out, chill out.
As you turn
we
and
have
head
to
back
find.
down towards the halflings, that have
Their
like
bodies start mutating.
they didn't run too far. They ran past you and went down like another like 30 feet before they like turned around. The cleric had turned around and told the others to wait as they saw your group go up and over the hill to like um to go deal, to go deal with the enemy. And then when they see that your characters were already done and you're heading back down, they were like, they stopped and they wait for you to come towards them.
They almost got to yeah. We took them out in one
They're
round.
about to
They
keep
almost got
running. They're like,
communicate.
chill, son.
How the
We
hell you
got
guys do
this.
that so fast?
The cleric of the halfling cleric of Orgolon comes forward and he's like he's like he goes, so that abomination has been destroyed.
That is right.
Yeah.
No, it has not been destroyed. It has been
Huh?
set free.
Sophia like scratches her head, puzzled. Huh? She goes like that, like. Well,
Um,
any of you? Did any of you get by any chance thrown worms at you or
So
we have encountered those kind of type
yeah,
of creatures
so yeah,
before.
the halflings that were carrying the body of their friend, they come forward like, yeah, he's we
Luna
saw
pushed
so
people aside.
we saw one of those worms had burrowed into him, and then another halfling,
Yeah.
what the other
Adler
warrior
takes 5
halfling
steps back.
is like scratching like at his neck, and he's like, yeah, one had gone in through here.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Well, the gods have graced you, and fortunately, we crossed paths. My companion Adler, he will fill you in on the malice in the danger of those worms, and Luna will help facilitate, helping those that were wounded. But yes, we must spread the knowledge. You saw that creature there, not to frighten anyone here, but that whoever got infected with those worms, if we don't take care of this quickly, that could happen to you guys. She's not trying to be like melodramatic, but basically like telling them like the truth. Like, hey, listen,
Luna
Fine.
kind
you
of
need
looks
to.
at
Yeah,
Luna looks at Sophia.
Luna's like, move the fuck out.
Luna looks at Sophia and she goes, "This is not the time to be trying to scare people."
Not my intention. Just being honest.
Well,
All right, so
with Rob,
Sophia lets Luna get to work, and she takes watch.
Yo.
We can discuss the significance of these worms later. I need to focus. I'm gonna roll my first heal check.
Yeah, lady just remains flying overhead, circling. Particularly, you see a circle around those halflings.
That's what the extra +3, right, for the surgeon.
Waiting to see something pop off with the halflings.
No. You said +3 from what?
The surgeon tools.
Arthur would be standing over your shoulder,
I thought the healing kit only
watching you do
I don't
these
know if the surgeon tools gave
surgeries.
You didn't. You bought it and didn't read what it does.
I couldn't find it on the list. On the list of kits. I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
This guy got
Damn, son. Damn. What is going on? What is going on?
I looked for it on the website, but I couldn't find it. I just stopped looking.
Really? I typed in surgeon's tools method. All you gotta do is type method right after.
I wrote surgical kit. That's what I wrote.
Oh, it's surgeon's tools. It's surgeon's
surgical kit.
No, you use it in conjunction with the healer's kit. It raises the kit's bonus to a +3. Okay, so it basically adds another
2
+1. Adds another +1, I think.
So
I got all the gear, but don't know what it does.
That should be plus
blind with money.
+15 then. So 30, 34, and 22.
The
So yeah,
armbands,
Luna sets to work on both of the halflings that came forward, mentioning the worms, and as you characters witness Luna's
hopefully they make it.
Quick work with the new tools that she's acquired. She was able to pop those suckers fucking out of their flesh, and then as they hit the air, and they hit the ground, they're already starting to like shrivel up and die.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Man, for a second there, you guys almost became
zombies. You're getting better at this.
For a second there, you guys almost became zombies. I'm joking. Bad joke. Wrong time.
Yay! Good job, Luna.
Shocked.
I'm glad they get to stay with us in the land of the living. I mean, I'm
there
not
you
gonna
guys
lie.
go again.
I was a little worried, but I'm glad the gods are truly on your side today.
But how do you know that's all of the worms?
You don't trust Luna?
She looks at one halfling, like looks at
because more than one can get into you.
Yeah, that's true.
Luna looks at Adelar and like hits one of the halflings like in the chest. Don't worry, I did a thorough inspection. I'm pretty sure that they're all gone. And she looks at the halfling, right? You only got hit once, right?
Yeah, they both say they've only felt one worm dig into them.
Good. See, thorough inspection.
Right.
You sure about that, buddy?
Can always send no bullet to inspect.
I could just see Lucian just his hand on his gun, just wait for
Ala just reaches around. He's like searching. He's searching amongst his equipment.
Which is having flashbacks.
He's like, I think I could have sworn I had it around here somewhere. And he's like searching. Where is it?
Actually, Luna looks at the withered worms and she kind of leans down. She goes, a terrible person would turn these into a potion or a poison. We aren't those type of people, are we? Right. That's not things we do.
Hint, hint.
Yeah, that's what that black dragon tried to do to Lucian when he drank that potion. But fortunately, that didn't work. Fortunately, we caught it on time.
Dave.
Fortunately, that first one was a slow one.
I'm not gonna lie, if I can turn these into potions, that'd be fucking disgusting.
So Addy, make sure to keep their cleric up to speed with regarding these worms, slow worms and regular worms, so they can spread the word.
Sure. But usually I find that those who are of the cleric type tend to be very hard-headed when it comes to obtaining knowledge from sources that they find dubious. And I happen to be a dubious source at best. But if he has an open mind, I'll be more than happy to fill it.
Um,
We're referring to the cleric, the group.
no, I know. Hold on, give me a second.
What is that?
So
Somebody making fried eggs?
yeah, I think he went off to go. I heard a whole bunch of kitchen sounds.
had to mute that guy. God damn.
Yeah, I had to mute it too. I'll mute him when he comes
That
back.
sound like someone doing dishes or frying
Yeah.
eggs or frying
Right.
pan.
Fucking
No,
hell.
he went to the kitchen. Um,
Maybe
so
can't.
the halfling cleric comes forward and he he does like a prayerful bow, like with his head, and he clasps his holy symbol, and he goes,
Sis.
gratitude and a debt from us is owed to you all for saving us from that monstrous undead creature. Whatever it was, I've never could not recall ever having read of any of my texts or the stories of an undead abomination such as that. I am Earth Embracer Tolden Mudfoot. We we are
Well
from
met.
we are originally from the town of Succumber. We were on our way there.
Oh, Succumber. Succumber.
Succumber. Um,
Damn, we didn't get nowhere.
um,
It's like right up the block from Daggerford.
yeah, it's like the first big like major town after if you go east from Daggerford. So
Mm,
Daggerford sees a lot of traffic from back and forth. There's back and forth traffic between the two towns.
mm,
But Sacomba is definitely, yeah, it is a town that's known for, the majority is humans, but it does have a much larger halfling population than Daggerford does.
mm.
Um, he goes, we've chosen to take the tradeway route instead of instead of the Delimbire route. We've been hearing of a lot of news of the presence of hostile orcs in that region, north of the Forlorn Hills near the Iron Road.
Mm.
To which,
That's very,
to
that's
which
very
Roth
far from
Roth
here.
is aware of who those orcs could very well
Yeah,
be.
that's still talking about my people. Yeah, Rock will keep his mouth shut about that.
But
Um,
yeah, this group of halflings, yeah, there was 10 of them. Two of their warriors had war ponies, which they uh, they tell the cleric they're gonna go and gather them back up since they had ran off. No, thanks to the fear effect.
oh, okay. So we're only seeing the cleric and the two other halflings, but there's more in their party, you're saying.
There's 10. One was heavily wounded and had the worms, and Luna worked on him. Another one had the worms, and she took that out of him. And so a few of the commoner halflings and a couple of warrior halflings, they inform they inform Tolden that they're gonna go retrieve the war ponies that had ran off.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, so Tolden was it's like, yeah, we were on our way back from Waterdeep. We had gone there for some trade, and we had business at the Temple Ward. We were handing over records of the genealogies of our families and of any and of recent deaths be stored in the vault of
Mm.
our temple's records in Waterdeep.
So they were updating the records of their dead.
Yeah, they were. Well,
Oh,
they update it in their own temple in Sacomba, but they make copies. Well, yeah, he explains it. He explains it to Rolf. He's like, fellow
yeah. Roth
servant of the
says,
god of the death. He's like, it was
yeah.
pleasure to meet you, Kalimverite.
Well met, Mudfoot. You said you were updating your records of your recently deceased.
Yes, we make copies and we bring them to Waterdeep to update their storage of knowledge.
Don't be
Is
so
that something?
rude,
Is that a?
Rolf, calling him Mudfoot. Derogatory statements aren't necessary.
That's his surname.
I mean,
Oh, it's out of the out of the just assuming.
Ala just said that. Yeah.
I'm sure that's a name that he wears proudly. Adler Varn. And he puts some emphasis.
He's like,
He
yes,
says,
that is correct. The Mudfoot family have
is
been
is
servants of Ergalon for many decades.
Ergalon.
Oh, I didn't know.
Well, um, this is my companion, Adler Vaughn of Daggersfoot.
Pleasure to meet you,
Sof-
Adler.
Sophelia. Spell me.
Ah, Sophelia.
He introduces everyone. Lucian Grimm, Luna, and the Pale Lady.
Ah,
Last but not least, Vulture. And he smiles and shows him his dog.
and
Well,
here is where
Vulture. It
Tolden.
doesn't consider Vulture a dog.
Here is
Kind
where
of, that's derogatory.
here is
Shows him
where
his butt.
where here is where Tolden brightens up, wide grin as he eyes Mockjaw like
Relax.
and like reverence.
Oh, okay.
And
You like dogs, do you, Mudfoot? This one here is specially bred.
more so than you
He
can
starts going into
believe,
the details.
Sir Roskar of Kalimvor's church, and he shows the holy symbol. He shows the holy symbol of his deity, and it's the silhouette of a black dog. Not a black
Rug.
dog, a black dog's head. Yeah, the dog head. He's like,
Yes.
for you see, the black hound is a sacred animal of our deity. So it appears the gods must be smiling upon us for a fellow servant of a god of death to have such a majestic and noble canine.
Oda
Yeah.
is cooking, son.
For real, though,
Oda
right?
is
I'm like,
cooking, bro. Just
That
tying
Roth,
things together.
that
Roth says, I do
that
find that to be a little fortuitous or serendipitous. Yeah.
well, the black hound
Um,
is said to be a companion to our deity to soothe the sadness within when the halflings pass away, and to help him guard against enemies that will corrupt the lands of the dead.
mm, Rogalon seems like a wise deity indeed. Seems that
Were you here when I
that
read the whole thing, or you? I don't think he was
I
here.
heard it. I
Oh,
heard
you
it.
did. Oh, okay. I couldn't remember
I
if you
heard
were
it.
here or not.
I wasn't here, but I heard it. I was on. Well, heard I was here, but I wasn't here. You know what
Oh,
I'm trying
yeah, yeah.
to
You were.
say.
Yeah, you were listening. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I was listening since I left work. So, Roth will go. So we were just traveling on over to uh, Waterdeep ourselves. We have business. The chance of running into someone such as yourself seems that does seem to be pretty fortunate indeed. But we must be off. Is there anything that we might do for you before we take our leave?
This is the nicest I've ever
A-
seen you to someone, Roth. Right off
As
the
you
bat.
as you're saying that, you're noticing Mockdraw like
That's Pale
happily.
Lady.
Yeah, that's what Pale Lady says.
As you're saying that, you notice Mockdraw is like very happily and very like super friendly with with this
With the Mudfoot guy.
with this halfling cleric
And so is your
with
pet.
with Tolden.
Mm.
And Tolden is he goes, "Oh no, you've done more than enough, you and your comrade. Uh, I shall entrust fate to see our safety through the rest of the way as we make our way back to Succumber." He's like, my, Mockdraw she seems familiar. She seems very, she resembles the hounds back at Cliff Burrow, where we are from. It's near the town of Succumber. With with our uh, with our finely tuned divine magic, we have breeds of we have breeds of black hounds that we have in service to our needs and to Urgalon. If you
Do you now? I find that to be rather interesting. I've always wondered just where did the church find such a well actually was it the church that gave it to Roth or are we still going with the fact that it mysteriously appeared one day as he was traveling toward it? I know we were trying to
No, we had it where
anchor
he encountered her while out hunting.
so the mysterious
While out with his
encounter.
orc tribe, yeah, and
Oh, back when he was still
yeah,
with his Orc tribe.
because
Oh,
like
okay. And Mafia came with me
yeah,
as
yeah,
when
because
I left when I defected. All right.
it's like a rite of passage for the warriors,
All
to
right.
like have their own. And his tribe, it's a rite of passage for the warriors that succeed in this rite to acquire their own canine companion. And
Mm-hmm.
when Mokjo was found, they almost killed her, and Roth
Mm.
jumped in front like, no, 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 no. And they're like,
Nah, 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 I want this
and
one.
yeah,
All right.
so what the orcs, what
Mafia,
the so the orcs had
Mafia weekend.
the orcs had laughed at him, and they were like, well, it got to the point where like they 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 were deciding whether to just kill her just to fuck with Roth, or um or as like an or to decide to like let him keep her as like an inside joke, which is what they chose because the it was his older brother, the one that bullied him and all
Bullied
the
him and
time. And yeah,
shit.
it was his older brother that was like, you know what? It's all right. Let him have it. A runt for a runt.
Oh, they
So
only could see me now.
right, and they
Mhm.
were
Comes
picking.
back to
They were
comes
going
back
for.
from daydreaming for a second there with you, and then Ross says, I was wondering where. Um, no, he said that would be funny if Succumber's litter of hounds, I guess, where they is where Moksha truly comes from. She does seem rather uh she rather seems to be rather familiar with you. This is are you the Hound Master,
Oh no, no, that would not be
or do
me.
you have someone else that manages the
Yeah, yes, we do. I would have to ask them of any records
Mm,
of lost hounds. If should you ever find your way to Succumber, it'd
mm.
be a pleasure for you to visit the Cliff Barrows, and I will be glad to show you around and introduce you. So he's like, he continues like petting Mockjaw and like ruffling her ears, and um,
Yeah.
he's like, I wouldn't. I have a strong feeling that you may be correct, though. And he goes, interesting. Well, Rothgar, it appears you are not. I would like to keenly point out that it feels not like but one. It feels not like one, but two gods of death are by your side. And he like emotion. He looks at your holy symbol like Kalembo. So you got Kalembo, and then he looks at Mokdra like to hit to the cleric to the halfling cleric. Mokdra
Of the Black Hound, yeah.
represents more of the Black Hound
Mm.
of Ergalon. So, and like in his
Ergalon.
perspective, it
Mm,
feels like
mm.
Ergalon and Kalimba are like with you.
Are walking with me.
So
It's pretty dope. So, not to be funny, but out of character, would Kalembor, if Kalembor had a hound, would it be Ergalon? Like, is he like, I'm pretty sure Kalembor's a greater deity. So, by hierarchy,
he
Ergalon is
passed up
Columbo's
Yeah,
bitch,
Ergalon.
right? I'm just making sure. I'm making sure
yeah,
I understand. Like we ain't sitting neck to neck, you ain't walking side by side, like really,
I
right? Like
see what
we
you're saying. Yeah,
side
yeah,
by
yeah,
ankles,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like
Well,
just make.
they're different. They're different pantheons. All right, Kalimba's with the
Okay.
humans, Ergalon's with the halflings. But in terms of power, yeah, Kalimba is stronger
Columbo got
because
that.
of his
All
following. And
right, just making
Ergalon,
sure. Just
yeah,
making sure.
Ergalon doesn't have a huge following. It's first of all, it's race, it's
Race specific.
race specific, and then on top of being race specific, it's a small number of them that serve and worship him. He's a demigod.
Oh, okay.
He's a
All right. I
demigod as
mean, listen.
opposed to Kalimdor being a intermediate. think he's
Nah,
intimidate.
he's greater, bro.
He's greater?
He's,
Oh, well, he's
that's the
greater
that's
then.
the that's the that's the portfolio of death, my nigga. Like that's too big, my nigga. That's too big to be intermediate.
Okay. I think you're right. Yeah, yeah, greater deity, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, Mistra up there with Mistra and them. When these motherfuckers sitting down at the fucking goddamn round table and talk about how they're gonna change Faerun, that nigga sitting in one of them chairs, bro.
oh yeah.
Clever sitting there like,
Ain't no
what
Mr.
up?
Gotta
Like,
be there.
yeah,
That's
Mistra
all.
gotta be there. You know what I mean? Like they not
Yeah.
she was trying to sleep on Clever. He said it may be intermediate. Like, chill,
What's the
son,
name? What's the
chill. We
name?
go
There's a demi plane that they all go to just for that. The few No, not the few. Was it the few plane?
that's his plane.
No, the fugue plane
No,
is
not the
where you
few
go if
plane.
you don't believe in God.
No, that's his plane. That's Kalembor's plane.
That's Kalimba.
And the Crystal Spire is where he resides, but the flute plane is where you go after you die, and then you get sorted out
That's where you
while you're
wait to
there.
get sorted out. Okay.
Yeah, it's also called
I'm thinking of
purgatory.
the wall. There's a wall that you get put
The
in.
faithless, yeah, that's the
Yeah,
faithless,
wall of the faithless. That's what I'm thinking.
something like that. Yeah, that shit is fucked up.
Yeah, if you
Like, oh,
don't
you don't
believe
believe
in
in
God,
nobody?
you get plastered into this wall
Boom, son.
where you just sit there and
You just
wail.
become a part of a wall, son. You that's fucked up.
But that wall is in the fugue plane.
Yes, it is. It
Yeah.
is. It is.
Cynosia.
Well,
Cynosia.
Ross said,
That's what
oh,
it's
there we
called.
go.
It's a
How do you spell that with a
special.
C?
It's a demi. Okay, I thought it was a demi. Yeah, with a C. It's a demi plane. It's a neutral meeting place for all the gods. That's what it was.
That's crazy. I actually spelled it right. It doesn't sound correct. Hall of Meeting. Okay. Only
Oh
accessible to
yeah, it's
deities.
funny. I was gonna say it was funny. It was funny.
I would love to
It was funny
see
you said
some
that about the
mortals just
table.
end up there like
It,
for the
it was funny.
conversation. You don't belong
It
here.
was funny you said
I'm
that
sorry.
about them meeting all around like a table and stuff. I was like, they have a demi plane where they do.
They actually had
That.
that. That's so dope, bro. I gotta read this shit. There's a short wiki on it. All right, so Rock says, uh, many blessings to you. I will be sure to make a pay to pay the Cliff Burrows a visit. Um, I would very much like to meet you again.
He goes, before you all leave,
Oh,
I
there's
will gift.
something
I will.
else.
I have a strong feeling that you should be gifted this. And he like reaches into his satchel, and a few of the halflings are like, they're like, earth
You're
embrace.
not gonna give him.
What are you doing? And he's like, from what they've told me about these creatures, and from the signs that I see before me, this will do them more help for their journey and their quest than for ours, for we will be going back to Sacomber in our cloister, in our safe
Mm.
cloister,
Safe, very safe.
where we will attend to our duties in relative safety. But this group here, and he like when he takes out like this figurine that's made out of it's like it looks like a wooden figurine made of like dark wood, but like polished real. And
Real good.
the sculpting, yeah, the sculpting quality to it is like looks magnificent.
High quality.
And you
Okay.
see like these divine runes that are like around the base of it, and you can see that you can see like two small like opals as like the eyes of this black hound figurine made
Mm.
of dark wood.
Mm.
And
Okay.
he's like, "This is the figurine of the black hound," and he hands it over to Raw.
The fig gives me the actual figurine, the whole thing.
And then
Well,
he
Rock
tells you
passes it to the spellcasters. What the fuck does this do?
so he tells you he says upon saying the command word, its magic can be used once before it must recharge over a day's time.
Oh, reusable?
Damn, that's nice.
For he goes for 1 minute after you have said the word of power, you will have an how do I describe this? You will have a servant of Ergalon from his realm aid you. So he tells you for like the next minute.
For the next minute, for 1 minute. Maybe the
Game
servant's
mechanic.
godlike.
Yeah, servant of
No! Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I wanna use
Oh, you
it in
wanna
a
know?
time of
Use it in time
necessity.
I know
Because I
what
feel like
this
it makes it
servant
more
is.
godlike.
Okay, all right.
If I find out what it is, then I might not even
Right.
appreciate it. You know what I mean?
When the
So
time
Roth was like,
comes,
"Wow,
like, all right, Lewis, what is
yeah."
it? What did he see?
Like what does it do? You get a unseen servant. Like fuck. Get my
You
head
get an
sliced off.
you get
GG
an
in this
unseen
character.
you get an unseen servant.
It's an actual unseen servant that
That's
just
a
has a image of
of a
a
dog.
servant of Oregon. Yeah.
Piece of
Oh
fucked up
shit! I
shit.
feel like in an anime where the guy's like, when you use this, like, oh, what is this? And he's like, when you use it, you'll know. You know, like some shit like that. And that's why I
Right.
feel like this is like one of those moments. And I'm like, let me just take and be happy. You know what I mean? Or you can tell me in WhatsApp. But for the role play, I'm gonna be like,
Yeah, I'll
Rocco's,
leave it. I'll leave it as this. Yeah,
Rocco's.
until the time comes.
This piece looks rather exquisite. What magnificent uh 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 craftsmanship. And Roth says, he said, a servant of Uragal would aid me. Hmm. I'm sure there's plenty of opportunity for this to see some use. I thank you deeply. And he gives him a deep bow, and then he says, when I see you in Sakamba, I'll I will be most like hard pressed to basically return the kind gesture. You said you were a scholar, right? Being a cloistered cleric or something of the sort. He goes, I'm sure there is something that I sure I can find just the thing. Many thanks to you, Mudfoot. May your journey back be safe and without danger. Farewell.
Oh.
Rob turns from the group, starts heading out, looks at every one of you guys, probably sitting there quietly, patiently waiting for the motherfucker to finish talking. He's like gives you like the look, like, let's get the fuck out of here, and starts trudging off towards Waterdeep.
You make your way towards Waterdeep.
Just to keep it still feeling like it's in character, you know what I mean? Like it
Halflings
wasn't
wave.
waste.
They wave by. Some of them
They're waving by. Rock weird.
actually give your group some of their food that they have made for their journey.
Oh
You
shit!
guys,
Yeah,
They
but
teaching us how to cook? Is
so
that
you've got
culinary skills?
yeah.
yeah,
As
let's
you
can
look
we
Can I
over
get
check
some
that?
ranks? Let
as
me
you
get
look
some
Oh, they
over
got
ranks.
some buffs. They got some buffs on that food.
they've got some
Can we check
special
it for green worms though?
yeah,
Oh shit!
there's no green worms in any of them, but they got some
Y'all
they got some
fucking.
they got some
These motherfuckers got HIV, bro. This
They
motherfucker,
got
No,
some.
he's
actually,
like,
that
I
means
can't
disease
take
like,
never
nothing
did
from
yeah.
you,
nothing.
bro. I can't take nothing from this nigga.
Hey,
I
They
get
got they
contaminated.
to get
they
rid
got.
of it, you gotta get
Listen,
treat
listen. They got
disease. So I
some.
treat it like a disease.
They got some fresh
Oh,
fruit.
Rob asks him for that. Rob asks him. He says, I don't want to seem ungrateful, but you wouldn't happen to have any scrolls of remove disease on you, would you?
Unfortunately, I do not have such
Fuck. I
scrolls
mean,
on me.
thank you for checking.
As you eat the banana that they gave you,
Right, you need like some banana fruit. Like, oh yeah.
they have given your characters like some of their
Peace.
some of their. They've given your characters some of the fruits that they purchased in Waterdeep, so they're pretty fresh and a couple of them even exotic from the area.
Okay. Okay.
Um, and they have baked some fresh, giant royal honey jelly,
Hmm.
muffins.
What?
Giant bees.
Giant
The honey,
honey
the honey,
royal.
the,
Oh, I
the,
know what you
the
mean.
royal jam of the
The bees are
giant queen
giant.
bees. Yes.
Gotcha. Yes, yes, yes.
Giant
Okay,
queen
now I
bee
follow.
royal jelly of the
I think
royal
it's called royal
honey.
jelly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
royal jelly. Yeah,
I
but
got you
they
now.
use that as like the base of the muffins that they bake. So they give you guys some of these muffins.
Damn, that shit. Damn, that
That
shit
shit
be
probably
the
tastes
hella sweet
common.
too,
So.
bro. Oh God,
Very
Mm,
yummy.
mm.
haven't had pastries in so long. You don't understand, look. Fuck.
Oh shit! Wow, no pastries, man. Fuck.
Yeah, man. I got this competition August 10th. I can't be out
Oh
here
yeah.
eating
After that.
pastries.
After that. After that.
After that, I'm
Yeah,
about to get me some pies, some muffins, some
yeah,
I'm about to
have
yeah.
a night
For real, son.
get a
a
fat
night
ass
of
cake.
pastries.
So after that, it's
Get
gonna
a
be on
whole
and popping.
cake.
Right?
Oh man.
So,
Whole cake island.
Are there special properties to
See
these
Matt,
muffins?
Think I have a whole cake island.
a
no,
recipe.
Pun
Luna, they're
intended.
not
Yeah. One of
medicated,
the
Luna. They're
one of
not
the halflings
medicated.
gladly gives Luna the recipe for this.
Luna
Hell
want to know how
yeah.
much
I'm gonna put
THC percentages
hell
in the muffins
yeah.
and
Gladly,
shit.
yeah. That's how you get your profession skills up. Yeah, it
Damn,
gives you
Luna.
the recipe
Yeah,
for
you
this.
gotta find new recipes.
Hell yeah.
Luna. Luna's a
That's funny,
fiend.
bro.
Yeah,
I gotta
Luna's a
look through that
fiend,
book.
bro.
Is there a It's gotta be. Might be a muffin.
There
Luna's out here
is.
looking for
There
There
edibles.
is.
is.
I gotta
Yeah.
see what
Right.
I gotta see what it does.
How
Eh,
how many
I think
milligrams
it
are
gave-
in the muffins? Calm down, Luna. Calm
You
tell you,
guys,
I can
yeah,
do
you
Yeah.
guys eat this.
espionage.
Muffin's got this very, very. It's like a It's like you're lying on a grassy hill with a soft wind blowing over
They
you
really did lace these muffins, huh?
as you bite into
Psychedelic muffins.
as you bite into these little
Mind you at
giant
Going,
home.
bee, giant queen
going on
bee royal
trips.
jelly honey muffins, and
Damn.
Mm.
the breading is so moist, and you can
They gave
even
me
taste
purple
like
muffins, bro.
there's even like there's even like a slight hint of a slight lemony citrusy flavor to it as
These
well.
niggas gave me magenta muffins. Wow.
Magenta muffins.
But it really, yeah.
I
So
have
They're really good. Long story short.
I received my first rank in
Epic
culinarian.
descriptions,
Let's go.
They gave me Grateful Dead muffins. Wow, son.
Grateful Dead muffins.
Luna's
so
like, I can't wait to make this. Oh my goodness. Thank you,
Mm.
thank you, thank you.
Happens are popping right now, son.
I
so
don't
your
wanna
characters yeah, continue on their way as you wave farewell to the group of halflings, and
Take care.
this happened on the third day. This was the third day of your journey that this occurred. On your fourth night, as you set off a bit of as you find the spot by there's different small like waypoints or like areas that you know that travelers have stopped and camped at um uh along the way that your characters can sometimes sometimes it's like smaller, like a couple of small buildings where you could like stop and like they're like wait stops. They're not like full blown inns, you know. They're usually like wait stops. Um,
What's the
where they'll
difference?
have yeah, well they'll have like um uh a few things there that you can like eat or drink or even like kind of resupply because there'll be like other travelers there sometimes or they'll just have something in stock
So
to
they're
kind of
like
help you on your
Wawas. Got it.
journey. Yeah. Um it's like going it's like going down a big stretch of highway and then there's a in the middle of
Yeah.
nowhere and then you stop at like then there's an area where there's like where there's like a service road where you can get a few things.
Right, right.
Stop at a
You
few
get a ring ding?
places.
You
Yeah.
said a ring ding. What the fuck? Out of all the things you could have said, a fucking ring ding? Yo, so, that's so specific, my G. What?
Uh,
You used to eat those?
There's a
it's
few of
one,
those.
so I'm
There's a
about to
few.
check it
Yo.
out.
There's
But before I go,
there's a
Lou, you
few
just reminded me of
on the main
something.
on these really big main roads that get heavily
Okay.
traveled. You're gonna find stuff like that, yeah, along the way. You're not
Okay.
gonna see them marked on the map. Like not everything's marked on the map. Usually like really really well known, super popular things are marked on maps. But
Yeah.
there's a lot of sites and things like all in between that you have to imagine is there, or like the DM has to be like, yeah, there's this here and there's this there and there's this here.
Okay.
Our personal campaign map.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
before I go,
Yeah.
since you brought up like convenience stores, 7-Eleven is majority owned by like a
Oh
Japanese
yeah, I heard
corporation.
that.
Yeah, so
It's
Yeah.
they're
what?
gonna.
What?
A
It's
Japanese
majority
company.
owned by a
Yeah.
Japanese corporation. And so what they're doing is they're gonna have like
We have
um
like sushi and shit
snacks
like
and
that.
What?
foods that are available in Japan. They're gonna have it available
When,
nationwide at 7-Eleven.
when,
Yeah.
when did they get bought out by a Japanese
Not too long ago.
Japanese
Maybe
person?
like
It's been that way for a while actually. I think since
oh, it's been a while.
2011. Yes, it's like 2011. It's been that way.
2011.
But they've been just
Wow.
doing normal practices, and they just decided, all right, let's change up the business practice. And the CEO
Mm-hmm.
decided to just be like, all right, let's see what happens if we start putting our foods out into other stores. Because what happened was that they received a sharp decline in cigarettes and something
Right.
else. Cigarettes and something else
Oh,
went
okay.
Yeah.
down,
Since
and
2000
because of that,
since
they was
2005,
like,
but then now doing
2005.
stuff. Then
Yeah,
so they're
because
now doing stuff. Okay.
cigarettes and I think something else has declined a lot as far as like their Western and like foreign like purchasers. So there was like, but they realized they're home in their own nation in Japan because of like the foods that they offer, like the more like real foods and stuff like that. Like those always like go sky high. So it was like, all right, let's see what happens if we sell this internationally in our stores abroad.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
so now that they decide to do that, you're gonna be able to go down to 7-Eleven and pick up like Japanese like food that they like current, not like old shit, like but modern like Japanese foods.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
That's
like,
super. That's super
I see
crazy.
it.
yeah,
Okay,
What?
and fresh foods too. It's not bullshit.
Wall Street Journal. This was 2 weeks ago. They're reinventing its food business to be more Japanese. Yeah.
Yeah,
7-Eleven. 7-Eleven's reinventing.
it's gonna be like a Japanese quick trip.
Right.
You
Oh,
be able
quick
to go
check.
there,
Yeah, I'm
In
curious
big
of the
cities, that'll
results.
work really well.
I'm
which means you
curious
could
of
go there and get
results.
them to
Right.
cook Japanese foods too. Yo, it's gonna be
Right.
crazy.
There's a
They're
couple of
gonna beat the
seven.
shit
Yeah,
out of
there's a
everybody
couple of
now.
7-Elevens
If
right
7-Eleven
you
here.
is
put
about
that,
to,
if you put that in big cities and college towns, you make a
oh,
It's a
you make a
wrap.
go
especially
economy.
college towns.
That's
It's
a
a
You
wrap.
wrap.
do
They could go down there and get like some real udon, some real fucking
Ooh, Don,
And there's two
yo.
it's a
7-Elevens
wrap.
right here in Afton. So,
It's
shit.
a
Yeah,
wrap,
there
bro.
are. Yeah, there are.
I'm
It's
about
a
to
wrap,
I'm
bro.
about to check it out soon. Let's see what they got
uh,
there. I don't know
Those
how
fucking
I
those
don't know how
steamed
quick
rice
the
buns,
turnover is, but
steamed
we'll see.
red bean buns.
Yo, if they have
red bean buns. Yeah.
if they fucking have
Wrap,
if they have
Those are good.
onigiri, it's a wrap.
yo.
Oh, you like that shit?
Yeah,
You
that
know they're
shit
gonna
is
Onigiri?
have that.
fucking delicious,
You know they're
bro.
gonna have that, of
The
course.
rice balls. What's
Yeah,
it?
little rice cakes, the onigiri
Oh,
with
the
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 seaweed
bento
wrapping on it
This is
too.
boxes,
delicious.
the bento
This is
boxes, the
delicious right
Yeah,
now.
bento
bento
boxes.
box,
That's true. That's true.
I was killing them fucking rice balls, bro.
bro. It's gonna be a wrap.
Onigiri, man.
Onigiri.
Yeah,
Onigiri.
That
that
is
shit was
pretty
keeping
dope.
that shit was keeping me alive.
Anyways,
For
love you
happy
guys,
tunes.
man. You guys have a good
Love you
night.
too, man. See you later. Have
All
a good
right,
night.
brother.
Alright,
We'll
I
leave
was
you
Yeah,
guys
man.
on a good note
oh
with that one.
shoot. Okay.
Peace out.
I was gonna leave it off at roll perception.
Yeah, we
Fuck
can roll
you.
it. Fuck it.
It's
We can roll it.
nighttime as you guys are camping. Yeah, yeah, roll the perception check.
Fuck it. Roll.
Because something's trying to come up on your road. So
Something's trying to
something
eat
in the
you.
night. Well, it doesn't
Hold up.
necessarily mean it's an enemy. It's a well-traveled road, so it could be just friendlies coming nearby, but we'll see,
Since
depending
we're
on
going back to
depending on
patrol mode, I'm gonna put the Falcon on just so you know, FYI. So
Perception now.
boom
Just in case
and
I'm
boom,
not here next week.
and both of these should have +4. No, no. Both of those have +6. Hold up, let me check. Pretty sure it's 6 for skills. Yes, the skills are at 6. So Falcon is +4
Ophelia,
to
Lucian.
perception,
Man,
+6.
y'all motherfuckers heard whatever the hell coming near your camp, and it's not coming from off the road. Somewhere in the uh
Grass growing.
somewhere in the there's a small I wouldn't say woods, but there's definitely like a several groves of trees nearby.
Huh.
And in one of the groves, it's nighttime, and I think the furthest one that can Rolf has 120 feet dark vision, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
Okay.
got the deepest,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
So
Rolf got
Yeah.
you see the furthest.
Rolf got that sight. Um, so you know what? I probably should have rolled for distance. Yeah, okay.
Ah, bro. We could do a theater of the mind.
Well, I think you guys would probably. I think you guys would still. I didn't really get that great of a compared to your perception roll. I didn't get that great of a. These motherfuckers aren't really that stealthy to begin with. So
Answer.
which is why they're trying to do this at night.
Uh,
Right.
but well, sucks for them. They picked the wrong team to run up on in the middle of the night.
We don't sleep, son. We don't sleep.
That's our forte. That's when we like.
Yeah, we
Right.
don't sleep.
The wrong team to attack at night.
We'll make it even. It's nighttime.
Better fight us during the day.
We'll
I
make
don't
it
even
even
know if that's a good
darker.
idea either.
We'll make it even darker than night
Mm.
with Luna's night spell.
Okay.
She'll be like, I'm gonna make it. This ain't dark enough. Darkness.
Okay, that's what I was looking for.
We never have to worry about a darkness spell ever again.
That's what I like to hear.
Unless it's higher than 9th level, then we'd have to worry about it.
Then we were.
Then we worry. Then we worry.
And
Got
then
anything to heal blind?
It takes scrolls. Like, I'll buy scrolls.
I'm asking for a friend.
Terrain. It's not forest. Not forest. Hills?
But yeah, I might want to get something for that, for just in case, because now I'm terrified of it. He blind me, and I really can't hear shit.
Yeah. Shit. Would it be hilly in this area? Yeah, a little bit. I guess I'll count it as hills.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll do Gentle Hills. Gentle Hill area. What's the maximum? Okay. 10. So we're talking. Okay. So even with the -8 penalty from distance, about 80 feet away. Sophia, Lucian. You're more perceptive than the dog. Everybody's more perceptive than the dog, apparently.
No, Moksha
That's
has
the
a
problem.
Moksha has a, everyone. Moksha and Roth both have a +6.
Perception?
Yeah, to it.
Yeah,
A +6 also,
that's cool.
plus additional +6 to whatever I roll. So it should
Oh,
be
okay.
34 plus
Wait.
27.
Wait. It's additional +6 from.
Falcon. Animal
Oh,
Focus.
from Falcon, the animal focus. So that should be okay. So then that should be 20. No, 34 and 28. Okay. Well then, thanks to the. That's that you can see yeah, when you guys see the animal focus on Mockdraw, like every now and then you can see like like very very gentle soft like aura around Mockdraw's like I'd say from like her shoulders up to her face of like the animal that of the like the animal spirit that like Roth like
It's like a
infused
hyper
her with.
impression,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I think it's called a hyper impression.
I'd say very faint. It's not prominent like flaring out like that
Right.
or anything, but it's like if you stared at Mocktail long enough, you would be able to like you'd notice it and you'd be able to notice like the shape and kind of like some of the animal characteristics to get like they'd have to be looking at her for a little while to like see that, several moments at least, you know. Yeah, 'cause you don't want that shit being all anime bright like minus
Anime
10 to
bright,
minus
right.
8 to self no. Just a nice little
Takes on the
visual. That's
actual
a
Falcon piece. Yeah.
just a nice
A
visual
little
for
touch.
yeah.
A little touchy touch. Yeah.
But yeah, you can see like the hawk on there, so the perception. Yeah, so all of you, although I don't know, Adeline didn't have to roll it.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Did Luna roll?
Yeah, 17, and Honest got a 20. A 20.
You got a 17 total, and he got
Yeah,
20 total, and
he
we're
got 20.
talking -8 from the distance. Okay, so the two of you didn't notice shit, but you can see this man pissing. You can
Bro, come on.
you guys hear Roth pissing there in the nearby
No,
Yeah.
that's not pissing. It's my water fountain thing. He said,
That's my water
"Rocky pissing in
fountain.
the woods."
That
It
sounded
does sound
worse.
like it, though. It does sound like it.
Yes. Damn.
Rock is in the woods, like, huh, what is that noise? I'm dead, bro.
Oh, he's peeing over by the tree. It's
It's
like,
just piss. Relax.
what's that?
I'm just kidding. It's not pissing.
Um,
What?
everybody except for Luna and Onyx, but they were able to like notice the reactions of the others, but they didn't. So basically, Luna and Onyx are like, they're looking at those four like, what is it? What's going on? You four can hear something in the distance, about 80 feet away, in some
Oh wow.
in a grove of trees around the bend of a nearby hill, like coming towards your group, as if they were trying to like sneak towards your camp. Um,
Okay.
you can make out with your dark vision, Roth,
Yeah.
these large, lanky humanoid figures.
Lanky? Why are they
Yeah,
lanky?
lanky. Like they're like lanky. Like they're large size, but like the way their body's shaped, it looks all from
Like
what
a gas lanky?
from what he knows and from what he's heard in the stories, like it looks like troll.
Oh,
Ah, there we go. I was wondering what fucking kind of monstrous humanoid we were talking about. Okay.
So yeah,
I think they're monstrous anyway. Okay.
they're giants. Yeah.
Oh, they're considered giant. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
it's a giant. Yeah, so there's a few trolls that look like they're trying and sneak up, but they
Trolls
can't.
trolling.
And
It's
trolls
Right.
basically because
trolling
we didn't pay the toll.
Trolls be trolling.
because we didn't pay the.
We didn't pay the toll.
We
Yeah,
didn't pay the
you
troll
knew the
toll,
troll
bro.
toll was
The
coming.
troll toll.
You said you called it. Lou said there
Yep.
was no troll toll. He lied.
Yeah.
He lied.
He said that.
You haven't
He
even
said
you
that.
haven't
I
even
was
crossed the
laughing
bridge.
on the.
You haven't
I
even
was
crossed the
laughing on
bridge
the
yet. That's
inside
when
because
the
I was
trolling
like,
advance.
I do have a troll encounter coming up. That's funny.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious. What?
Man. I
How
don't
do
know.
you make that up? You said the troll toll,
I be getting these
and
like
then there's
divine.
actual
I
trolls. What the
be
fuck
getting
is
these
happening?
divine insights to see like 2, 3 hours into the session.
So,
Hmm.
this motherfucker
I
Claudius
love it.
talking to you.
Yep.
I love it. I love
But
it.
alrighty.
From the future. All right.
Divination. Prepare
Good
for war.
shit.
He
Oh,
said divination.
the other thing what I wanted to show earlier, I forgot I could show this on this map real quick,
And it's funny. I prepare a spell just for trolls too.
is that the
So
half.
That's
So there's a
crazy.
So there's I think from
That's
Succumber.
doubly crazy.
I gotta look at the map again, but I think from Succumber there's definitely another road that skirts the northern Forlorn Hills here. So the chart right here,
Hmm.
it goes up around like this, and then I believe it crosses the river and then goes straight to Waterdeep. So like that's the route the halflings were normally gonna take. But they said like in this region right here where I'm pinging is like it was like a lot of violent orc
Trolls.
activity. So
Violent work activity.
yeah.
are they heading out
So
east in Dinlan Buran route? They're gonna head back east.
no,
Oh,
so what the
Delimbeer. I know what you're talking
so what these halflings did was they took the longer route where they came down this road along the river. They had stopped at Daggerford, and then from Daggerford they went to Waterdeep. So they're taking the same route back pretty much. They're not taking that
Okay.
they're not taking that northern route because of they're worried about the orc presence.
That's the
about.
route that's the route we're gonna take on our way
That's
back
the
to
route we
Daggerford.
should take.
We gotta
Right,
take that
right.
route back.
Yeah, y'all are gonna
Right.
take a long ass drive. You motherfuckers gonna be like,
Yep.
Y'all want the scenic route? He's like, I guess we can't
the
go on a
scenic
side
route.
quest, so we're gonna go take the scenic route.
Right.
Oh shit.
All right,
Yeah, that's dope though. All right. Later, y'all.
all
All
right.
right.
You have a good
Yeah,
night.
good shit,
Later.
yo.
Good shit.
Kick some fucking. When your smite is kind of nasty.
Yeah, that's my ending encounters real quick.
Man.
Love to see it. Love to see it. That just means we get XP faster. Fuck it.
Right.